All right. So sorry for the delay. I do apologize. I am a moment or so late because I was trying to set up and use one of my newer cameras as a webcam, but it didn't work out. The um, what's the name? The software didn't recognize it. So let's see. Holy cow, you guys have been here a while. Kent since 8:30. Russ, Misty, Omnivore. All right. Hey, let's not forget to like and subscribe. Yes, please. Good evening, everyone, except Chachi. Chachi timed out Quentin. Chachi's early tonight. Yes, indeed. All right. So, if you guys are able to, we're going to have a group discussion tonight. This is the group discussion night. So, if you guys would like to join me, I won't say feel free, but there is the link. I'm going to put a headphone in. I have to find my headphones. I was away, and my headphones are in my bag. Nope, not that. Hold up. My headphones should still be on my desk here, on my table. So give me a second, guys, to get a little discombobulated. Here are my headphones. All right. Hopefully this. Let's see. Can you guys still hear me okay? Let's see. Oh. Bumpy said he's just popping in. What up, man? How you doing? Let me get to office and set up. I'll join the group discussion. That's what's up, Quentin. South Texas PDR BBQs. Just a quick question. My guy, this buddy of mine, wants a brisket for 120 people. How much raw brisket you thinking? I'm thinking about 85 pounds. So for 120 people, my normal recommendation is 50 or so half a pound per person plus a 25% overage. So 120 and half is going to be 60, and then 60 times 1.25. Yeah, it could be about 85 pounds. Let's see. 60 times 60 times 1.25 is 75, right? But then you have to double that. So you're gonna have 150-ish. I'd buy no more than 140 pounds of brisket. So that would be my recommendation. You need to purchase at least 140 pounds of brisket in order to fulfill that order. A little low on the volume. All right, give me a second here. Let's mess with the settings. General. Oh, camera, audio. Testing. Reduce mic noise. Mic volume. How about now? Is that is that it? I feel like that might be too much. 125. How about now? Oh man. Oh, the Meta MC9 LS. Ooh, I want a LS. I want the LS. I held a Meta MC9L when I was in Florida, but I really would like to try an MC9 LS. Actually, I guess it's fine. The sync took a second. All right. So, am I too loud now that I turned the mic up? All right, South Texas. Glad to be able to help you. All right. So, just like I said, if you are able to, want to join the live stream, there is the link. All right. There's the link. All you have to do is click the link and follow the prompts, and you can join us on the discussion or for the discussion. Just don't scream at everyone. The speaker should be fine. Yeah, trying not to. I mean, don't piss me off, Chachi, Quentin, both of you. At work. I'm gonna put that off to the side. I no shine tonight. I bought some beer to I'm gonna say try, but I bought some beer. So we're just gonna see the discussion side of things. All right, thanks. Yay, Chachi, you joining us? So what's up? What's up? What you got, Chachi? I didn't text my cousin. Um, Quentin Pace. Well, look, we're on StreamYard tonight. Piss you off, sir? Never would I do such a thing. Hey, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate it. If you could, definitely would appreciate that. I'm going to actually open up my other account so I can watch the live stream, make sure it's rolling well, and uh, make sure everything's good. All right, group barbecue discussion. Yeah. All right, live stream's coming in loud and clear. So if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. So I got my fancy light up. Should I turn it down? It might be a little too bright. Hold on, let's see. Let's make it a little more. Oh, not that way. 15. I'll make it a little yellow. So it's not so. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks better. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Uh, Chachi says, "Oh, well now you want to StreamYard after 1.5 months." Excuse me, sir. Life has been lifing, and I've had other things I've had to do. It's not that I don't want to do the StreamYard. I actually don't mind the StreamYard. I like doing StreamYard streams a lot. It's just I've had other things going on. Hey, Susie, how you doing? So let's see. South Texas. All right, so we're gonna need a name. Um, let's see. Also factoring in sausage, rice, beans, and pasta salad. But thank you, brother. Enjoy everything you do, Brody. All right, well, thank you. Oh, it's a bottle. Is that Screw Loose? Is that the peanut butter whiskey that you're holding there? I like that stuff. In front of a looks like a decent computer there. Bumpy said, "How do they like the smoked sausage?" I didn't hear back whether they liked that particular sausage or not, but he did place an order for Thanksgiving, so I guess it wasn't too bad. Um, Chachi says, "I vote every week a StreamYard week." We shall see, man. I looked into getting the StreamYard, like the StreamYard plan. Yo, it's $400 a year. I was like, I don't know. Actually, it was more than that. It was like $450 a year, $40 a month. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just another bill. So South Texas, PDR BBQ says shout out to the whole chat. Yeah, buddy. Hi, Susie. How you doing this evening, Susie? Uh, yeah, he said that screwball goes hard. Yeah, look, look, speaking of drink, I'm gonna go get mine. I'm gonna say we're gonna do. I'm doing something different. So first and foremost, before I gotta get my bag here because I know what I'm looking for. Yep, indigestion pills. When you get old, that's why these pills stay right here. I was out of town last weekend and they went into my computer bag, my bag. So I had to get them out to put them back in their rightful place. Anyway, I'm gonna go get. I bought 4 different beers to I don't say try. I've had maybe 2 of the 4. I know for sure I've had one. I can't remember if I've had the other, but the other two are new to me. Um, Tax write off. Yeah, but I mean, it is a tax write off, but it is still an expense out of my pocket. Um, I mean, that $40 a month, I say that adds up. There's some months when I don't have anything, excuse me, anything going on because I have more family stuff than I do this stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just it was sticker shock how much it cost. So give me a second. Oh, Susie, do not encourage me. Do not threaten me with a good time because you know me. I have no problem drinking. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna get my first beer. All right. Oh, look here, we got a new koozie. So this, I went to where I charge my car. There's a Harris Teeter, and in the Harris Teeter, there's a beer and wine store. So I went into the little refrigerator section where they have like the singles, and there was a guy in there, and he's like, "What are you looking for?" And I'm like, "Ah, kind of just uh, probably help if I put this back to my ear." So I was telling him, I said, "Hey, I kind of just drink Miller Lite because I'm, watching my sugar X, Y, and Z." He's like, "Well, gotta live a little every now and again." I was like, "Ah." So he's like, "Why don't you try something different?" So he put this sour ale in my hand. So volcano sauce sour ale. It says brewed with blackberries, blueberries, milk, sugar, and vanilla. I tell the man I'm trying to watch my sugar. He gives me a damn beer with sugar in it. And then over the weekend, I visited a place in Florida, Core Rifle Systems. Talked to them, and yeah. All right, so ooh, smells different. Susan has always encouraged Dash in his drinks. It's fun. Sean, what up? What up? How you doing? Oh, that is definitely sour. Oh, and also he gave me like some of the highest gravities that there were. 9.5. Woo. But this is interesting. I'm definitely tasting all of those different fruits or the fruits that were mentioned. Um, goodness gracious, this is say better than I anticipated, but it's definitely better than I thought it was going to be, and it's a pretty easy, smooth drinker. Um, I'm almost finished. All right, so let's see. Susan says, "Dash, when I go to Puerto Rico at Christmas, I'm gonna get you some of that moonshine from PR. I'm gonna send it to you, please and thank you, Susie. I've heard about the the Puerto Rican shine where they take take sugar cane and make their shine with sugar cane. I gotta talk to my guy and see about finding a way. Um, uh, I have some is a liquor from Portugal, not Portugal, from Brazil, and it's also made with sugar cane. It is distinct. It has there's no other way to explain it other than it has a little bit of dirt flavor, and there's no other way to explain it. And I know that comes from the sugar cane. It's just that earthiness from the sugar cane. Excuse me. That you know, I I I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Kashasha, kashasa. That's kashasa. That's the stuff that they put in the capareñas. If you've ever been to Fogo de Chao, and you've had a caparena, then you've had cachaça, and cachaça is it's not bad at all. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Like I said, if you see that link down below, you can join the live stream. What you will have to do though is you'll have to close out the YouTube window and open up the StreamYard window and only be in the StreamYard window. We've had folks in the past that'll open up the StreamYard window but then be still in YouTube. There's a bit of a delay when we're using the StreamYard um, into YouTube. So, but everything is good. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. If you haven't already, please again hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. What I had, they put it in the coconut and buried it for a year. Amazingly smooth, delicious, and real sugar. Uh, Real sugar cane in September in Jamaica. Amazing, nice. I mean, if it tastes like coconut, though, Susie, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest coconut fan, so it better taste like some strong liquor to not taste like coconut. Mm, I am pleasantly surprised with this super volcano sauce. Crazy. Oh boy. Susie, I am the anti coconut person. I am the anti coconut the mm-mm. All right, Russ, you can use your phone. You don't have to need a camera. You can use your phone. Literally, if you click on the link, it'll take you out to the website and you can set up and use your phone. As long as you have I would say a decently modern phone. But you can use your phone, Russ, or a tablet. Ask Victor. All right. Um, One down. That was delicious, actually. It tastes more like juice than it did beer, which is surprising. And it was not nearly as sour as I was anticipating it to be. 10 out of 10 would recommend, would buy again. That was dope. Um, let's see. Log that out. Boom. Where has Victor been this week and last week? So he popped on last week for a quick second. Um, he was in the chat for a quick second, but I guess he's last week. What happened last week? Um, he didn't stay for long, and I don't know if he was just tired or he had to get up. I know a few weeks ago he came in and said that he couldn't stay long because he had to get up in the morning or something along those lines. That was my work phone. Why is my work phone buzzing? It's too late. Mm-mm. I first heard about all of this. I wondered how much progress there. Yep. Just picked up where I left off on the video. No, I hate having to sign in. Anyway, how you guys doing? You guys getting ready for Thanksgiving? I know I sure am. I have orders upon orders upon orders. Quentin, how was your I'll say your trip, but how was going up to Michigan for this is shine here. Using a sugar cane, but just buy it or pick down low. Oh, of course. I know. That's how I get mine too. Uh but listen, if I come to Trinidad, there's two things I'm drinking. Punching and moonshine, sugarcane shine. So trust me, do not threaten me with a good time. I will. I'm all for it. Um, rules of quality. All right, bet. And this. Come on. All right. All right. So, unless well, I won't say unless you want to see me, but you know, I'm down. I'm like when I go different places, I try different liquor. It was just like other people are like I want to try new food. I want to try the homemade liquor. I want to try the homemade shine or whatever the backyard hooch, whatever you want to call it. That's what I want to try. Because I don't know. It's just a thing. Like I don't know why it interests me so much, but it really does. So telling me that I can get some. Hold on one second. Ah. Oh man. Chachi burns bacon.
I thought you liked that.
Clinton. So yeah, it sounds like your mic level was up a little high, but
Too
Quentin.
high?
Yeah, it's up there. So Quentin, you know what? One thing I wanted to tell you. Um, I ordered a gray sweatshirt, a black sweatshirt, a long sleeve black hoodie. I ordered or excuse me, not long sleeve black hoodie, a long sleeve t-shirt, and then an orange long sleeve t-shirt just because. And they all fit me fine.
But so my question is my mic good now?
Yeah, it's still a little high, but it's fine. I'm sure.
So well, my question is, when you order these, are you ordering the same size you would get from your normal store in town, or are you going a size
Yes,
above?
yes, same size,
Come on, dog. I don't
same size,
I don't believe you. I don't believe it. 'Cause I ordered it and I saw what happened to me.
bruh. I'm not a you met me. I'm not a little guy, so I don't order little guy sizes. Hold on, there you go. It fits me better than that's a 5X. I mean, I don't need a 5X, but this is I need a 5X to to keep what I need to keep.
I got you. I got you.
So
Maybe I got a dud. I don't know.
maybe look,
I
and I'll tell you. So one of the things that I see, and I need to call and complain, is the I won't say placement, but this shirt, my logo is crooked.
ooh. Well, you can see that.
Exactly.
You can see that.
Exactly. And then on another one of my shirts, and I have them sitting right here because it's like if I leave them here, I'll remember that I need to. Oh, here it is. This one, the black hoodie that I was most excited about. Look how high the logo is on that one. This is
That's
the neck. This
that's
is the
hella
neck.
hot there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, my beard covers my.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be. And then I have a gray one. The gray one is actually, unfortunately, in the back of my wife's van. When we drove to Florida this weekend and
I
back.
saw.
Oh, bruh. And um, when we got back, her van wasn't running right. When I say her van wasn't running right, yo, let me just tell you. So come to find out. Hold on. Why are you shaking your head?
Bro, not listen, you can't be out here just driving crazy like this. That's the van, dog. That little
Listen,
Chrysler, is that a Chrysler Pacifica thing?
it is a Chrysler Pacifica.
You gotta Dash, go to speed limit, bro. It's
The
okay to sit
speed
over there and
limit.
just be
The
old in the right
speed
lane.
limit.
Sit over there and be old in the right lanes.
The
Let these
speed
cars
limit.
breathe a little. You out here just trying to get there and in record time for no reason.
Oh no, there's reason. There's always reason. There's always reason. So let me just tell you, right? Let me break this situation down. So hold on, Let me look at Steven's post here. He said I had an aunt that soaked
Report my
prunes in
drink.
it so long that the prunes got plump and smooth. A few prunes will get you. Oh, yo, listen. Oh, Buffalo Trace. All right. I would say I see you and raise you, but I'm drinking beer tonight. I have 4 beers I need to. They're
You
all
know what? You know
tall.
what's funny about that? My, my,
They're
my
tall
plan
boys.
was to go get beer, and I saw
Yeah.
this on sale for like $25, and I was like,
Uh,
yeah, I'll just take this and shit.
you know it, Sean. So yeah, Steven, I have gotten destroyed off of sangria like a eating the fruit from the fruit absorbs all of the alcohol. I don't know how or why, but the fruit absorbs alcohol, and I guess the fruit flavor goes into the alcohol, and the alcohol goes into the fruit, and oh my goodness. You know that meme where the dude is like, "Oh my god, oh my god." That's 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 drinking liquor. I mean, eating the fruit when it's in liquor. All right, so Quentin, I'm gonna break this down, right? So we leave on Thursday afternoon, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I get off. I'm done work at 2. I get my daughter. I get her from school because my daughter went with us. My wife, of course, she was done with work. We are on the road by it was 4, like 4 o'clock. You
In
know,
traffic.
yeah, yeah, 4 o'clock exactly in traffic, right? So mind you, I went Baltimore to 97 to 50, right? So you need to look it up. You don't
I got
know.
the map right here. I was already looking up stuff earlier.
So as opposed to going down 95, we went on 97, which is this
Oh,
way, to 50,
mm-hmm.
right? To get on 50, to then we took 50 to, did we take, oh yeah, we took 50 to the Beltway, and
Mm-hmm.
then we went around southern, I want to say the southern side. So we went through Maryland to get into Virginia, went over Alexandria.
Oh, you came
Um,
that way. Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yep.
Gotcha.
And then
Gotcha.
down 95, right? So
Word.
we stay down 95. Google Maps is like, go through the toll lanes. I'm like, I hate going through the toll lanes, especially when it's, in the afternoons, whatever. Is like, go through the toll lanes. I get through the toll lanes, and then you know how when you're driving and it said alternate route? Well, the alternate route was 59 minutes plus.
Ooh.
Exactly. So me paying the $25 in tolls saved me an hour, right? So that's Northern Virginia. Get through Northern Virginia, we get through Southern Virginia, no problem. We're in Virginia, and my wife is like, "Hey, can we stop and get something to eat?" Well, we stop and get something to eat, and then I'm like, "Oh, the check engine light came on, right?" And I'm like, let me check and see what's going on, right? I get out, look at the van, everything looks good. I said, damn, the coolant looks a little low. So when we stopped, right? I'm like, well, we because we heard something in the van, and what we heard in the van was actually an energy drink that exploded in the yeah. So it had I can't make this up. It had a nick in the lid, and it must have been upside down. So as it got warmer in the car, once it warmed up, it exploded a little bit. So we heard a pop and a hiss. I thought it was the tires. So we ended up stopping near King's Dominion, and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the tires. It was just the can, which we discovered later, right? So, and mind you, the can exploded and it was like a pop and a hiss. So we're like, what the hell? So I'm driving, you know how you like swerve and you're like, is it the tires? Like I don't see a TPMS thing popping off. So then I like limp to the next exit, which was like King's Dominion. So we're down there by Richmond, right? We're just south of Richmond. So I'm like, yo, we've already been away. We're a ways away already.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, um, Laura says hi. Hey, Laura. Um,
Hey, Laura.
so
Good evening.
so I'm like already on edge, right? And I'm just driving along, and then of course I see the check engine light, and I didn't notice when it came on. So of course my wife is freaked out. She's like, "Oh, the check engine light is on," and blah blah blah. I'm like, "But the van is running fine, like it's good, right?" So we get off at and I check everything and like, all right. So then I said, well, we'll just stop where we were going to stop at a Publix. So we stopped prior to the Publix, And then when we got to the Publix, I'm like, all right, well, let me open it up. Let me see if I see anything leaking, anything dripping, anything, right? I'm like, I'm not seeing anything wrong, but I said the coolant is low, right? The coolant is low. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I go inside. I'm like, let me get some distilled water. I'm gonna top off the coolant level. I do that, right? Top off the coolant level, and we keep on pushing, right? When I say we keep on pushing, we go from Virginia. Our next stop, we didn't stop again until uh
Map right here. I got the map right here. Where'd you stop at? So you said 95 South. So you were, let's see.
I can pull up the map too. We stopped at there's a Publix off 95, and I can't remember what exit it was, but it's south of Richmond because we were still in Virginia.
Are you still in Virginia?
Yeah. So, but anyway, I still had 2/3 of a tank because we had only driven about an hour, right? So I'm like, yo, we'll keep on moving. So we keep on pushing, and I swear I got all the way to it must have been North Carolina somewhere. I stopped in North Carolina somewhere. And I just stopped at a random place to get gas once because I wanted to get 400 miles out of the tank. So I stopped at a random place. Boom. I got gas, and my wife was like, can we stop at a decent truck stop or something like that? So we stopped again in, I can't remember the name of the city we were in. But anyway, I stopped at another Love's or whatever. They got out, bathroom. I topped the tank off. And then our next stop was at Buc-ee's, right? On the
You
way
dropped
south.
up in North Carolina, and then you went to wow.
Yeah, yeah. I got 400 miles out of I got 400 miles out of the tank.
Damn,
I
son.
didn't. Yeah, mind you, I got 400 miles out of the tank cruising at 85, 90 miles an hour.
Yo, see, that's you're not cruising the dash. You don't do that. You're not that thing is not in cruise control. You just chilling over there. Just you're. This is you.
No, no, no. Because my wife gets on me when I start weaving in and out of
I
stuff.
bet
Trust
she
me.
does. Calm down,
Yep.
Dash. Calm down.
Dog, I'm
Pacific.
cruising. Oh, that thing, I've run it faster than that. Let me just tell you. Anyway,
You got to be like
listen.
up in like North Carolina to get 400 miles to go to Florence, though.
Yeah, no. We left from Baltimore, and I got all the way to
No, I'm
North
saying like
Carolina.
when you did your last top off, so you were like probably like
Yeah, we just
Rocky
gotten
Mountain
in.
or something.
We were north of Rocky Mount
Oh
because
wow,
we hadn't gotten to Rocky Mount.
impressive.
Because I like Rocky Mount. I would have gone to the Sheets where the EA charger is in Rocky Mount had I been in Rocky Mount. It wasn't Rocky Mount. We were north of Rocky Mount, I'm pretty sure. But so we must have been, even if it wasn't, like I said, I think I know for sure I got 400 miles, and I'm pretty sure I got into North Carolina. But it could have been around Lumberton. That's usually where I'm thinking it might have been, because that's typically where about I can get to. And then I like when we're going to Myrtle Beach in the past, I've stopped in Lumberton and topped off before we head east to get to Myrtle Beach. But anyway, I we then stopped at Buc-ee's. Now, mind you, we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way south. It was about 10 o'clock at that point, right? So I'm like, all right, I posted that picture on my Instagram, and a friend of mine was like, yo, what is in Buc-ee's? So I was like, all right, well, you know what? Bet on my way back, we're gonna stop. We're gonna actually do a detailed video of what's inside Buc-ee's,
That makes
right?
sense.
So we stopped at Buc-ee's, and then I couldn't get to my destination from Buc-ee's. I was like 50-ish miles short of my destination. So I'm like, well, do I push it or not? So we left from Buc-ee's, and I drove, and I got to like North Florida, basically, or just north of the Florida border in South Carolina. And I was like, all right, I'm topping the tank off again. So I topped the tank off again, and we then drove down to Central Florida where my mother-in-law lives. And then on so mind you, the van was running good when we were running at speed, right? But when I stopped and would start the van back up, it would kind of have a little bit of a rough idle, and then it would smooth right out. I'm like, all right, let's keep it pushing.
I'm talking like a small misfire here.
Yep. So it was an intermittent misfire. And I mean, I don't want to say I felt it, but it was an intermittent misfire. Last time I had an intermittent misfire, it was an injector. So I'm like, well, the last time it happened was actually when we were in Florida, but um, it was like the injector cut out completely, and it didn't like come back to life. So I'm like, all right, well, when the injector goes, it goes and it's running on five cylinders. You can tell, right? So I'm like, all right, we get all the way to Florida, and then um, Friday, like I said, when I started it, it was running a little rough, but it was still good. So Saturday morning, Friday morning I had to work, right? So Saturday morning I get up and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take the van. There's a dealership down there. It's called Phillips, right? Yeah, it's Phillips is the one closest to where my mother-in-law lives, which is not too far away. So I take it, boom, into Phillips, and they're like, hey, we see an intermittent misfire on cylinder 3 and then a misfire on cylinder 6. And I'm like, all right, well, cylinder 3 is the one, the injector I just fixed in December. That should be covered. Like, take the keys and fix it. And they were like, well, so cylinder 6, they were like, cylinder 6 could be is actually when they did the live scan, they were like, cylinder 6 is a problem. I'm like, all right, well, cylinder 6 has never had a problem before, but whatever, like, tell me what's wrong. So they're like, well, in order for us to tell you what's wrong, we have to tear it down. And
See, that's
because it's
a bullshit.
because it's on the back side of the on the block, right?
Mm.
And I'm like, he was like, so we're not gonna do that right now. He's like, if it's running okay, he said, my suggestion is to, get it back home to your dealership back home, and then have them, look into it, tear it down, do whatever you need to do. So I'm like, all right, yo, when I started the van, and he like, we'll clear the codes for you. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. So they cleared the codes, sent me on my way, right? Saturday, driving the van all around, no code, no code, no code. Sunday morning, that's when we're going home, right? We leave at 4 o'clock on Sunday morning, 4:15 on Sunday morning. Like the van is stumbling, running on five cylinders. Now, mind you, my mother-in-law walked us outside and I started the van, and then we like drove and we're getting ready to leave. And Mark said, hey, double back just to make sure mommy got in the house. So I double back. By the time I drove around the neighborhood and then double back, the stumble went away. When I say I was like on the road, drive through Central Florida, get to Northern Florida, get on the highway, boom, everything's good. Keep rolling. We leave from there and we get to, I had to stop. Oh, before I got on I-10 to like,
Yep, I got you.
all right, I stopped and I topped off the tank. And I got from Northern Florida all the way to Buc-ee's. So, and then when I got to Buc-ee's, yo, we stopped for almost an hour, and we walked around. I filmed that video,
Yeah, that was a 30-minute video, so you were there for a good chunk of time.
bruh. We were there for almost an hour, and we were there. Like I got there at like 10:15. I pulled out like 10:55, 10:45, 10:50. Right now, mind you, we left Florida, Central Florida. It was 4:15 in the morning. Was when I looked at the clock and was like, all right, start. 4:15. I went to Buc-ee's, and then from Buc-ee's we went. We made. I think we didn't stop very much after Buc-ee's. Actually, you know what? After Buc-ee's, we didn't stop until we got into Virginia, and I stopped in Southern Virginia. When I say I was cruising with another, hers was the Plymouth Voyager, I think.
Y'all be them vans be
Yo,
rolling, bro. Like,
bruh,
my God,
listen,
vans be
listen.
rolling.
So the whole thing was, I pulled up and I see this person in the van, and I'm like, oh man, it's got a Jersey plate on it. Yo, we're
You already
both
know.
headed north. We're both headed north, right?
You
I'm
already know.
like, man, let's go. We're cruising at 90. All right, at
Yeah.
90. And one instance, now mind you, I was following this person for 40, 50 miles at 90, right? And then they went left and I went right. And I was able to get up in front. And I said, oh, I'll take the lead for a little while. You know what I mean? I'll take the lead. I got this, right? I passed them and I was like, oh, it was a white woman driving. I was like, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. dude, them damn Pacific, y'all Pacifica folks in the vans be just rolling.
bruh.
It don't matter the race, whoever they
Nope, nope,
rolling.
nope.
Like, damn,
I was
is that
just,
some
I
Asian
was
in
just
there?
surprised.
What the heck?
I was just surprised because usually it'd be like the dad's driving. Nah,
It don't
I was
matter.
like,
That
mom is
van specifically
pushing
makes
that
them
thing.
drive fast. That van
Listen,
makes them drive fast for whatever reason it is.
Quentin, let me just tell you, she and I were getting down for 250 miles. 250 miles. We were cruising at 90. Cruising.
Again, I am not surprised because I have driven a lot of
Cruising.
miles, and them damn Pacifica vans are the ones I'm like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Look at Russ. He
Move.
said Jersey knows, Jersey goes. Listen,
Yeah.
and I was mad because what ended up happening was we left from Bucky's, we ate a little bit, and then my wife was like, "Oh, I'm going to take a nap." I'm like, "All right, bet." She takes a nap, I take off, right? So she took a nap, and then she woke up, and she was like, "Oh, you know, where are we?" And actually, it was funny because I said we just passed Wilson, North Carolina, and she's like, "Oh, okay." And
Mm.
I said, mind you, I know 95 like the back of my head. So I'm like, we just passed Wilson, North Carolina. And she's like, oh, okay. And I said, you haven't taken your 2 hour nap yet. Right? Because she normally takes naps in 2 hour spurts. I said, you haven't taken your 2 hour nap yet. And she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Okay. She went back to sleep. I went back to driving. Right.
Right.
When she woke up and she was up for a while and she was like, where are we? And I was like, oh, we're in Virginia. She's like, oh, like, but where are we in Virginia? And I'm like, oh, we're like just near Richmond. She's like, oh, is there any way we could stop? And I was like, damn it, damn it.
I'm laughing too. Like, what the
I
fuck?
was like, damn it. I got somebody that I'm rolling with. Like, why do we stop now? So I was like, damn it. I was like, but it's okay though, because you know, once you get kind of north of Richmond, you can't really drive as fast as you want to, because then you start hitting like Northern Virginia traffic, and so I was like, all right. So we stopped at a Royal Farms, and we were going to go to Publix again, but we found the Royal Farms first. So we just stopped at the Royal Farms, and I topped up the tank, and they got some chicken, and then in it I got an energy drink or just one of those soda waters or whatever. And then we made it from there all the way back home. I pulled into my driveway. It was 5 p.m.
That's
5 p.m. And I was like, yo, that's 850 ish miles. And and I want to say it was 13 13 hours. What is it? 12? No. Yeah, 4:15 to 5. So 4 and 4 is 12. So 12 hours and 45 minutes, and it would have been even less had I not spent an hour at the Bucky's.
that's what's up.
So I was moving. But then we get all the way home, right? I'm like, all right, cool. So Monday morning, I'm like, hey, I gotta take test lesson number 3 to school. Yo, the van is running rugged. Like it's just not running right at all. Like when I started, I'm like, oh, all right, stumble a little bit. Boom. I was like, all right, there's an empty power tank on the what? Okay, Russ. Maybe need some more explanation. Anyway, so it's running rough, right? And usually within 30 seconds or so, it clears up and it's running fine. I left my house and I started heading up the road towards 695, and it was still running rough to the point where I pulled over to the side of the road and I'm like, hey, I might need to go back and get my car. Like this is not running right. And then after I was sitting there for a second, cleared right up. Boom. I took taste test number 3 to school, and then
Got you
I went.
fire,
I went.
bro.
You said what now?
Man with fire, man.
Nah. Oh, there's an empty power drink on the black woman. Yeah, she had to stop the pee. Yeah. So, but oh, use the empty power drink. Anyway, all right, Russ. I think I get it now. But anyway,
Pee in
so
the cup.
you what? Oh, no, that's not at all. Um, Not at all. So then I drive the van to the dealership, and I'm like, all right, I know I got to leave it. So I leave I won't say energy drink. I leave the van there, and then get a ride from the shuttle back home or whatever. And they finally called. Well, they text my wife. Mind you, I dropped this thing off. It was like 10:30. They text her at 2 and said, "Hey, um, it seems like the rear cylinder needs a head gasket, or the
Such a
rear." I'm like,
such a ass.
what? What? What?
Yeah, you want to break the record for driving from Central Florida to Baltimore?
Bruh.
That's
That's
what you
not the fastest I've gotten home though. I've gotten home faster than that.
in the van?
Yeah. And not only did I get home faster than that in the van, it was all five of us were in the van. Not 2023, but 2022. Um, I went to Florida and I was not feeling well, right? Come to find out I had COVID.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I had COVID, so we left Christmas Day and drove back home. Um, yeah, because we were there with my mother-in-law, and she's like, "Oh, we're like, look, I feel horrible." I'm like, "I have COVID. I went and took a COVID test or whatever." Because I was like, "I'm not feeling well." I'm like, "Man, I'm just like, I'm dying." I'm like, "Oh, maybe it was the drive, and I was tired before." And then I was just like, because I didn't feel like I wasn't coughing or like fever or anything. I just felt like crap. So then I
mm-hmm.
took a COVID test and it was like, ha ha. So I was like, all right, you know
Gotcha.
what? So I was like, well, as opposed to like getting my mother-in-law sick, even though we were all in the same house and everything, it was like, let's just go home. So we left Christmas morning. I got home after making 2 or 3 stops, of course, again to get fuel on the way home. I got home in 12 hours. There was no one on the road. No one on the
Oh,
road.
not back then. Like you could have done anything you want to do back then.
Well, no, it was, but that was Christmas of 2022. That wasn't like 2021 when it
Oh,
was like,
oh.
yeah, it was 22. So it wasn't like a peak COVID. It was waning COVID, like that whole second like resurgence or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, when I say, and even then, yo, I was on the road with it was either a Lincoln or a Cadillac. We were cruising at 95.
It's always y'all.
Yeah,
The Pacific, that brand, y'all just don't have a filter.
yo,
Like, you know what?
it was it
If we,
was
if
a.
we, if we get a
I
ticket
was
going
rolling with
above whatever, we don't care. We got money. The hell with it.
nah. I
Yeah.
trust me. I don't have money. I have good eyesight when it comes to cops and slowing down. Trust me when I tell you, I have. I
You've been
I,
to
I
some
won't say I've been up and down 95 so much. I know where they sit. I know where they are. I'm just like, all right. And then of course, Google Maps. It's your civic duty to mark when you find a speed trap on the Google Maps. Yo, like yeah. Listen, if you have the ability to join us on the live stream, Russ said to pedal faster.
pedal fast. That's hilarious.
Hold on, time for another beer. Move it.
All right, I can't see the chat, but I hope y'all having a good night. Um, Good evening, everyone.
All right.
Eat your Wheaties.
All right, so we are on. This is eclectic beer night tonight, I guess. Where's my microphone? Here it is. So this is eclectic beer night tonight. What the hell did I do with the
Actually,
things?
the whole liquor cabinet, by the way, guys. So he's choosing to drink beer.
I am choosing to drink beer. I'll say I choose to drink beer more often than not. Well, usually I choose to drink moonshine, but beer number 2 is a Allagash White. This
Where'd
is
you get this from? Where's this from? I missed
the
the. I'm sorry,
Harris
I missed
Teeter.
the beer stuff.
The Harris Teeter. I charged my car a little while ago, and they
Oh,
have
from
a pretty decent beer selection in the single beer cooler.
Belgian. It's like a Blue
So,
Moon.
yeah. Yep.
Like
So I wish I had an orange slice right about now.
exactly.
I put this in the freezer when I got home about an hour ago. So it's not. Oh damn! I should have put the other 2 beers in the freezer. So this is.
Right now.
I know I can't. Hold on.
So as you see, I have Dash walking to the freezer right now to put beers in there. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your 10-second break for commercial. We're gonna keep on reeling this fish in that we ain't caught. That's what we're gonna do.
All right. All I have to say is, you better not let me forget those beers in the freezer.
Absolutely not.
So I put 2 in there. Anyway, so I was talking to the guy who was at the store, and he was like, he told me like, the hell with it, just get some new things tonight. So this Allagash White, I've never had it before.
Wait, you went to the Harris Teeter. There's a beer person. They should have like a whole aisle.
So in the Harris Teeter, there's a separate beer and wine store.
Oh, I forgot you in Maryland. Y'all, that's a whole different world up there.
Yeah.
There's a whole new world up there.
It's separate. Yeah, beer and wine is separate. You can't just go to like a grocery store. It was in a whole nother section. So it trips me out. It trips me out when I go places and like you just go into the gas station, you can get your beer in the gas station, like any gas station. I'm like, whoa. So I be looking for different things to get when I'm there. Where'd Chachi go? He got quiet.
Bitch ass probably.
So this Belgian white is good, is decent. And it's cold, so it is very smooth. Quentin, what you been cooking lately?
A little this, a little that. Here's my disaster of fishing rods right here. By the way, someone asked.
Oh, are they all the same rod?
No, this is different rods. One got spooled, so I hooked into a stingray out near Annapolis, and that damn thing just normally they'll just go to the bottom and just die down there, and you just can't get them up. But this thing just took off running and spooled me. And how I know it was a stingray, literally, I don't know, like an hour later, some guy saw what was happening, hooked into the same fish that was already exhausted from schooling me, and was like, "Was this your bait? We saw what you were doing." He literally brought back over my bait, which is this guy right here. You probably can't even see it, but
yeah, move your arm.
This guy right here. Okay. So it was like, "Yeah, that's my bait." Oh my god! Like it was a whole thing. But here's your question. No, I'm a saltwater guy. I don't do anything in freshwater. I'm not interested in freshwater fish. Saltwater is where it's at.
Yeah.
I did. So for Veterans Day, I was a funny thing about Veterans Day. I was gonna go to TGI Fridays.
Okay.
But literally that morning, I woke up to CNN saying TGI Fridays and Red Lobster are closing their doors. I was like,
period.
I was like, I probably shouldn't go there because my whole plan of going there was just see how the food was. I hadn't been to TGI Fridays, and I can't tell you the last time I've been there. To be honest with you,
Red Lobster's closing, like for real.
They're closing. They are closing.
What?
So I was like, well, I probably shouldn't go there because they're probably not even open. And it's like a good 20-minute drive from where I am in Fairfax to the nearest one. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the store and just get some stuff. And I was like, what can I throw in the mini smoker quickly? The answer is always crab legs. So went and got some snow crab, and they had like one king crab cluster there. So I grabbed those, threw them on the smoker. Right, honestly, I prefer smoked crab over the boiled stuff, to be honest.
Well, see, that's your problem. It needs to be steamed and not boiled.
Listen, some of us don't have time.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
New contraption on top of that to just steam it. I want I preferred smoked. That's what I like. I did that, and then also did what did I do? I got the world's smallest brisket from on my meat comes from Wild Fork. And I put in let me get what's the bottom part of the brisket?
Well, it depends on what you have on top or not.
That's
if you have your fat cap on top, then the flat is on the bottom.
So probably the flat. So it's like the small. It was like 1.3 pounds. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's tiny. So I put that on the. So I was like, maybe I can put that on a small smoke and see how this comes out as well. Nope, it still it was the meter was like, this is going to take 5.5 hours. I was like, well, this charcoal is not going to last that long. So let's abort this mission. So I put that small.
All right, so hold on 1 second. It says, so I'm trying to find, like, it says Red Lobster is closing 23 restaurants.
No, Red Lobster and TGI Fridays. Look on. I have to link it to you. Yeah, I got the message. I was going to go there. I had my whole day mapped out for whatever day I was going to hit up.
So I see something that said Red Lobster and TGI Fridays are closing. This says what's moving in. This is on CNN. It says in Woodsburg, Virginia, the Longhorn Steak will take over an old TGI Fridays in Watertown, New York. A former Red Lobster is being converted to Northern Credit Bank or Credit Union. So vacant restaurant chains are creating prime real estate for a wide range of companies. Chains like Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy this year and closed more than 175 restaurants. TGI Fridays and Red Lobster closed 175 restaurants combined.
When I heard it closed, they literally closed Monday morning.
It closed Monday morning.
It closed. I drove over there.
What?
Like 25 minutes. Let me see what's up, and it was closed. So
damn.
Yeah, they are no longer open. It's crazy because people. Like I still follow some of the server groups because I'm obviously it was a server way back in the day, and people been like, yeah, we've been just going to work on a random Tuesday, and there's a sign on the door saying we're no longer open. Wild times out there.
Listen, that happened to me. I used to teach computer stuff. When I used to teach computers, I had a break in my schedule. So I used to teach A plus, Net plus, so A plus, Net plus, Linux plus, and then back in the day it was called MCDST, right? I don't even know what they call it now, but I was on it was like an 18-month course to go through the entire thing, right? And towards the middle or the end, there was like a break here for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and I would have a break in my class, class time. Well, I was on a break, and my students hit me up like, "Yo, there's a sign on the door that says the CCI at Johns Hopkins is no longer in business. Like, it ceased all operation. What the hell?" And I'm like, I'm not there right now, right? Like, I don't have a class for like another 2 weeks. So I'm like, "What you telling me?" They're like, "Yo, we got here, and the sign on the door says go home." Basically, they've ceased operation. I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a tight uniform, Quentin?
It'd be your own people. It'd be your own people.
That was so good. That was
great. Actually,
so good.
The first thing was I saw a lot of people who put their. I'm in this my old platoon. We have a little Facebook group we still chat amongst each other with.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things was like, hey, everybody try on their old
no.
And it was a damn disaster.
No.
Damn disaster.
No.
Except people who are still in. Like, there's still some of the guys that are still cooking and jamming. Like, those two were out. It was like, man, shit.
Ain't no way.
There was a way, but it wasn't.
You were in the Marines?
Yes, sir.
All right. No need to call me sir. You can just,
No, yes, sir.
I know. Listen, people, when I yes sir and no sir people all the time, they're like, "Were you in the military?" No, sir, I was not.
No, sir, I'm from the South. That's how we have respect in the South. So it's just yes, sir, or no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, sir. You say you're from the South, but we know.
I'm not from the South. I live in the South.
Oh, I want to hear that.
Quentin, hold on, Quentin. Take a look at this. Look at this.
I can't see it. I can't. My real is in there. I can't see it.
Hold on. Look at this comment. I just had to pull it up again.
It's actually so good. It's so good.
That was really spot on. Laura is yo, that was fantastic, Laura. Like,
you get the class.
we both get
that's really good.
She says, "Thanks for your service, Quentin." Yes, indeed. Do you get tired of people saying thank you for your service? Like, do you?
Every time.
Not that you deserve, but like, is there a better way to thank you for putting up with what the government put you through?
Don't remind me of it, to be honest.
Okay, all right, all right.
Unless I bring it up, unless I specifically bring it up, I don't be reminded of it most of the time. That's why, like, I don't
Okay.
like broadcast like my military. You know, the only thing I have military here, my office is probably hidden, which is like right here of my platoon that I went
Okay.
to that I graduated with. Other than that, there's nothing in here that reminds me of like the
Did
military
you
stuff. If
did
I
you
bring it
see
up,
like active service, like wartime?
yeah, like, dude, I left, I legit left in 2011 and they're seeing all my friends from Nashville, my parents, everybody, thinking I was never going to come back. That was a legit thought. Like I
Where
signed
did
up
you go?
to Japan. Like I
Oh,
deployed to Japan, Okinawa, and because they
okay,
were the first ones to go to Afghanistan at the time,
okay.
and I volunteered to go to Japan. I was like, yeah, I'll go. I mean, that's rock and roll. That's what it actually is. Let's just do this. My thing was, I'm either going to travel or go to war and probably not make it back.
Hmm.
It's one of those my only two options. You're going over there, and so I left with the mindset I'm probably not going to come back. And so like I gave my friends, like, we had like this massive party. It was a whole thing. Like, you just didn't know at the time, right? And I legit got to my duty station in Japan, and when me and the guy I came over there with, we checked in with the commander. He was like, the last deployment to Afghanistan just left a week ago. We're not seeing anybody else from here to Afghanistan anymore.
That's what's up.
And at the same time, it was like relief, but it was also like,
Damn.
well, damn. Like, maybe maybe there's like 3 or 4 people that going over there right now that I'm probably better than that can actually help out more. Like, those are serious thoughts you have in that process too. So it
What
was
was
a whole thing. It was a whole
what was your MOS?
combat engineer. So all of them you see sweeping for like the IADs and all that stuff, like that's what we were doing over. That's why like I legit thought I was not gonna come back. We
Okay.
were first out
First
there,
in line.
right? So I legit
That's what y'all were. I'm trying to be first in line. Some dumbasses.
I'm here to get it done. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here for it. That's what I
I
was.
mean,
So
I could put you to work on Thanksgiving if that's what you're saying. You want to get some work done.
listen, Thanksgiving, I'm obviously in Green Bay, but if you want me hyped for Christmas, I'm here.
We normally go away for Christmas, but this year we might be home.
Same here. This is the first time I'm gonna actually have Christmas in my house with my tree, my lights.
Well, normally we go away for Christmas, so it's not like but you travel with your girlfriend or travel to go see your family.
Yeah.
Now we travel. That's our Christmas. We don't do the whole gift thing.
Oh, shit, that's right. Y'all
We
travel.
do.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do experiences for Christmas. So it's like normally it's an all inclusive or a cruise. Last year was a cruise, and the year before, I think year before was I had COVID, so we didn't go away. But last year was nuts because we were on a cruise ship, got home, left like Christmas Eve, and then drove to Florida and got to be with my mother in law and hang out there, check on her, and we were there so we were gone for 2 weeks in December, but this year we're staying home. But even
Same.
still, it was like we got home and then turned around and left the very next morning to head to Florida. I slept in my bed for one night and then turned around and went to Florida. So
Funny thing about that, we'll probably be down in Florida the weekend before Christmas, just because obviously I'm not trying to move back down there, but we're thinking about Jacksonville at this point, so we may go down and look at some stuff in Jacksonville as far as like Halloween goes. So we'll be there for that weekend, but that week of Christmas will be right here. So you come help you out, fix the van, fix the other van, all the vans you got.
Well, so I never told you. I took it to the dealer. Oh, I did say it was a head gasket.
What happened? What happened? What?
Head gasket.
Like,
So the good thing is, her when we
is
purchased
it
her
a
van,
V engine? Like, what? Well, how is this
it's a
engine?
V6. It's a V6.
Okay.
So she's the I want to say the lady at the dealership. She was like, hey, the the rear cylinders or the rear head gasket is was messed up, was leaking. So
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
and that's the thing, man, because that was the whole thing. Like when I looked in the bay when we stopped in Southern Virginia, I'm like, the coolant looks low. Like what the hell? So
Yeah.
I topped off the coolant, and I'm like, I didn't check the oil. Had I checked the oil, I probably would have seen coolant possibly in the oil. But I think that the head gasket was just leaking into the cylinder, which was given the rough idle because of the moisture in the cylinder, and it couldn't get good combustion. So it I don't think it leaked into the oil. It was just leaking into the cylinder. And I mean, dude, when I say it was running fine, so it was just like a little, like a slight leak of the head gasket into the cylinder, and it was just enough moisture to cause it to run a little rough. And my wife was like, "Oh, the van is running rough." I'm like, "Yo, it's got 125,000 miles on it."
How about that? How
It's
many miles on that thing? 125. That's not enough miles for that. I think.
no, nope. So, but dude, I put damn near 2,000 miles. I put 1,800 miles on it on a bad head gasket. And when I say pushing it, that man was like, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
What year is that car?
2017.
2015 with 125,000 needs a new head gasket.
Yeah, it's weird. So obviously COVID reduced the miles on it a lot, and then me having the ID4 reduced the miles on it a lot. Today I hit 79,119.9. I took
You
a
check the
because
exact number on your phone.
you said what now?
You can check the exact number of miles.
I can, but I took a picture when I got to charge. So 79,199. Just because the numbers were kind of like, like I won't say even numbers, but let's see. Right now it's like 79,209 or something.
and and
79
and for
79,205.
for the audience out there, how much have you spent in maintenance for this car for almost 80,000 miles?
Fucking tires. Tires. I put two sets of tires on it maybe, and I need a new set of front tires. Um, Other than that, zero. I have had some issues.
Yeah, but the cover
The
you have the warranty. Like,
Yeah,
you're not paying for this stuff though.
I got another 20,000 miles on my warranty, and I feel like I need to definitively have an error with the charging system in 20,000 miles in order for me to get that fixed. Because I had an issue a few weeks ago where I plugged it in to charge and it gave me an error message like it basically was the finger. I think I took a picture of it where it was like vehicle can't be charged yet. Here it is. So it's like vehicle could not fully charge. Please see owner's manual.
What's the percentage of the charge on
Uh, that was at that was at
70?
79%. So
No, say that.
yeah. So the whole thing was I plugged it in to charge because I was trying to get to 100%. I can't remember where I was or what I was doing. Um, but it didn't take a charge at all. So, but that was not the first time that happened. Um,
So you just went home and was like, we'll just see what happens later, or did you get a charge?
no, so I was able to no, I think because of the fact that I had 70ish%, I didn't I didn't need the charge, and I was like, all right, you know what, screw it. I'm just going, keep it pushing. But like, um, it gave me an error message, and I was trying to charge it up a little bit more than 80% because I still had to get home, and I tried to, what?
Oh,
What do you-
it's just you. it's recommended to charge it to the like 80% and then
Yeah, I
just
know.
do the
I
thing.
know.
You're just
I
like
know.
70. I need to go to 100.
No. But see, there are times when I need to take it to 100.
Oh, I know,
Like
but it's just like you're one of like those select few people that do stuff like that. Most of us just
most of us, yeah. Dude,
we're not trolling.
you said what now? No, I don't
Oh,
know.
Laura, I get you. I get it. You know, it's funny. The biggest fish I caught, I was literally trolling. Like I literally just threw it out there and just like let it just do its thing, and I'm just paddling the kayak around, and I feel like the side of the boat go whoop, and I was like, what the hell? What just hit? And I see the rod bending over in the water. Like, oh, it's the thing. Let me get it.
Mm-hmm.
Trolling.
Yeah. Look, not everybody knows what trolling is. Tr- tr- Trolling is when you put out bait and you actively move through the water and the bait is just sitting there. Yeah, so I mean, I do stuff with my ID4. So here, look, I'm gonna put myself on the solo layout.
Tell me you were trolling the fishing pod.
No, I wasn't trolling the fishing pod.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
I tow stuff with let's say truck, with my vehicle. That was me towing a arcade machine or a pinball machine. And I mean, it wasn't a light pinball machine either. Plus, my trailer weighs probably close to 1,000 pounds. And
So,
then
so,
that
so you like was like 1,100 pounds you were towing in?
no, those
Man,
arcade cabinets weigh
like
about
Lola's head.
300 to 500 pounds, depending on how.
100 pounds. Yeah, 100 pounds.
So let's see. Here's the next thing.
Was it a Mario game?
No, I don't even know what game it was. Honestly,
You just towing stuff you know what it even is? Look.
hell no. Then I don't care what it is. Yo, pay me. That's what I care about.
Oh, yeah, pay for that. Oh, very well. Never mind.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna quit hating. Look at that though. Look at that bike.
Yeah, it's a Triumph. Dude, this bike was dope. I rode it down the street and back.
Yeah.
You
I
said
guess they
what now?
sold that to somebody.
You said what now? I'm sorry.
They sold that to somebody. They sold that.
So no, a friend of mine bought it, and he asked me to go out and get it. I went to Ohio and picked it up. I actually kind of filmed a video about it, but I never
Damn, you went to
did
Ohio for
anything.
support. You are a hell of a friend, Dash. Jesus Christ. I
He
am glad
paid
to
me.
know you. I'm
He,
glad I got
he,
your number, bro. Oh
paid
my
me. When I say paid me.
You just
I don't.
you said my friend.
Nah, yo, my friend paid. Yo, my friend, yo. A lot of the times when I'm picking up pinball machines and dropping off pinball machines is for this very friend, and
That's
he's
a
like,
great
"Hey,
friend, y'all. Y'all gotta
how
be
much?"
friends with Dash. My
Yeah,
goodness gracious.
he's like, "How much would it cost me to get X, Y, and Z?" And I'm like, let me do the calculation." And the whole thing is, yo, you pay me
You
for
get
my
free charge. It costs you nothing to go. It costs you tires to go up there.
Yeah, but all right. So my friend has more time than he has. I mean, he has more money than he has time, and I have more time than I have money.
You gonna charge because he has money. I see you, bro.
No. It's not. It's not about that. It's not even about that. All right. So you've seen me pick up arcade machines and pinball machines in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
That red trailer, okay, that very red trailer that I used to pick up that pinball machine, all right, when I went to Southern Virginia to pick up that, well, like Central Virginia to pick up that pinball machine, my friend paid me enough money to to buy the materials to build that trailer. Because
I mean,
in the beginning, right? In the beginning, my wife had a Dodge Grand Caravan. And this was, now mind you, 2014.
y'all had the raciest fucking vans that's ever existed.
The Dodge Grand Caravan wasn't as racy as the Pacifica, okay? Asking me how I know.
Oh no, that's very true.
But the whole thing is this, right? So in 2014 I got laid off, right? Or actually it was 2014 I got laid off. And actually it was 2015. So the end of 2014 I got laid off. So 2015, that's when I was doing my barbecue business. I was, all of that stuff when I kind of got started. My friend hit me up and he says, "Hey, can I hire you to pick up an arcade machine?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, one of those arcade machines like a Pac-Man or like Miss Pac-Man or whatever. He's like, "I want to buy one and bring it to my house." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "All right, it's on the Eastern Shore, but I don't have a way to go get it." He's like, I know you are not working right now. And
That's a good drive.
what'd you say?
That's a good drive. Eastern
Yeah,
Shore. It's a good
yeah,
drive.
yeah. So he's like, I know you don't, you're not working right now. Can I hire you to pick up this machine for me? And I'm like, all right, well, let me find out what the government rate per mile is, and I'll charge you that.
Why you gotta? Where's the friend rate per mile? It don't exist, brother.
I mean, it did at the time. It did,
It
and then
did.
it did because these machines are heavy as fuck.
Oh, I know.
They are so damn heavy. So it got to that point, right? So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me charge you. I was like, 50 cents a mile, something along those lines, right? And I went, picked up the machine, brought it back, picked up my kids from school, picked up my wife from work, and then dropped them off at home, and then took it to his house, and we took it down into his basement. Yo, when I say I helped him, this machine was heavy as hell. We rolled this thing in his house, and then we took it down to his basement, and he was doing like the stand up arcade machines first, right? Then he
Mm-hmm.
got out of the arcade machines and into pinball machines. But from 2014, for 10 years, I've been moving pinball machines and arcade cabinets, and it all started with him. And the whole thing was when my wife got her new van in 2017, she was like, no pinball machines or arcade cabinets are going inside of my van. So I was like, all right, a friend of mine, and if you go back, Quentin, look up the $50 trailer. That red trailer I bought for $50. And when I say I
I
have
think it'll
made
say that actually.
thousands of dollars on the back of that red trailer, that I took it down to the bare frame. I figured out how to weld. I learned to weld on that trailer.
But can I ask you a question about
Mm,
the pinball? Because I've always wondered this.
yeah.
Did they help you load it on the trailer, or you just like
Sometimes,
so?
yeah. Sometimes, yes. But so
Those,
I have
like you said, those things are heavy as fuck.
they
Like
are
they
heavy as
are.
hell. So that the picture of the one that you saw, right? The last picture that you saw,
Mm-hmm.
actually, not the last one, but two pinball machines ago. Um, was that the last one? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have a decent size a utility dolly. So this utility dolly is like for moving refrigerators and like washing machines and dryers. So it has the little wheels on the back to go up and down stairs, and it makes it like smooth and buttery. But what I do is I get the pinball machine and it straps into the dolly. And then I just lay the whole entire dolly onto the trailer and then strap the whole thing down.
Mm-hmm.
So they do help me, but like there's sometimes like though this one time, let me just tell you, I went, I took two machines. Now this was in Vanna. All right. So this was a few years ago. I drove Vanna from my friend's house. My friend's name is Jose. From Jose's house up to Pennsylvania. Right. And then I took two machines up there, two pinball machines, or excuse me, two actually there are two pinball machines up to this guy's name is Michael. He lived in like Amish country, right? Oh boy, Russ, give me a second. I'm gonna finish this out and then I'll get you on. So I drove it up to Amish country. So mind you, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour ride up to Amish country. By the time I got to Amish country, this dude sold one of the pinball machines to a guy back in Baltimore. So mind you,
That's
I
probably
got
good. It sucks for you, probably good for him.
it was great for me because I got paid to take the machine up there to Pennsylvania and got paid to bring it back to Baltimore. But
Absolutely.
then when I got to the guy's house, the guy's like, "Oh, I was in some sort of accident. My back is messed up. Blah blah blah. I can't help you. Right?
Man,
My neck, my back, exactly."
oh, I can't do it.
So he's
Get
like,
your the damn
"Can
thing.
you bring it in my house?" That was the one and only time I've ever had to move a machine by myself. Like he couldn't help me, right?
In
But
my ass.
listen, I know, right? But listen to this, right? So I get the machine out of the van onto the dolly, strapped onto the dolly, and up into his house. And when he's like, "Oh, can you set it up for me?" I said, "Listen, I'm so
Bro,
sorry.
what the
I don't know how to set them up. I don't do that." I said, I transport them. That's it, right? So my man was like, "Oh, hey, thank you so very much. My man broke me off. He gave me $100 tip.
Oh,
He gave me $52 bills. I was like, what? This is the best tip I've
sir, yes, sir,
ever
sir,
gotten.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yo,
Thank
that was the
you.
best tip
Let
I've
me try this stuff for you.
ever gotten. No, I still didn't set it up. I was like, man, damn it. Yo, my back was hurting after doing all of that anyway. So,
Well, shit, all that you did, man.
but that was the craziest trip I've been on. Like I said, I left from Baltimore, and by the time I got to Pennsylvania, he had already sold it to another guy who was back in Baltimore. He's like, "What are you charging?"
You in Vanna,
So
right?
yeah, I was in Van at the time. So he paid me to bring it to Baltimore. And so the guy who sold it paid me to bring it to Baltimore, and then I got paid to bring it back. That or paid me to Pennsylvania. Then I got paid to bring it back to Baltimore. I was like, yes. All right, so hold on. We're gonna add somebody to the stream. What up, Russ? I know, right? Look, I feel like I should have straightened out my beard today. I didn't straighten my beard today.
I'm reeling mine.
Dash, you have no idea what I had to go through to get on this thing.
Well, I appreciate you. Quentin does. Are you using a phone or a tablet?
I'm using my iPhone, yeah.
All right, so maybe turn it sideways. Let's see if it'll.
Can you rotate?
No. Just rotate it sideways.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh. Yes! Look at you.
Hey.
Like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, you're a professional. So welcome, man. Hey, Russ, you know what? I really want to say thank you because you are like one of the only people who comments on almost every single one of my Off the Grill videos.
I try not to miss them.
Oh, man, I appreciate. Well, listen, there's one every single day. I try to put one up every single day. So keep in mind, it's like, if you haven't commented, and then what I'm going to start doing is commenting from this channel on that channel. I watched somebody the other day, and she was talking about
reel them in.
yeah. So yeah, look, Susie said, Russ made it, yay!
Susie,
listen, I'm gonna have to go get a reel too. I think I have a reel close to the back door. But
I tell you what, if Susie joins the live stream, I will show you my most prized possession.
Van Stahl.
All right, Susie. Hold on.
Possession.
All you need is your phone, Susie. As Russ can tell you. Now, I do apologize for the clunky, things you have to jump through, the hoops you have to jump through to get on the live stream. But thank you, Russ. I appreciate you.
I think that's just my intelligence level stepping on me.
Well, you do live in New Jersey.
Oh,
I was driving past out there, nothing else.
Now I'm waiting for Philly to lose.
Hilarious. Me too.
Have you recovered yet, Russ? Or are you still feeling the burn?
Giants. Week 1 was a burn. Week 2 was a burn. Week 3 was. They're all burns.
Oh. All right. So here's number 3. This is a Dale's Pale Ale, and I told the guy, he was like, well, what do you drink? And I told him, and I said, one thing I don't drink is Pale Ales. Damn. All right. I'm impressed, Quentin.
A little bit, man.
I'm impressed. Even though this is number 3, we are 60 ounces in, damn near. Oh, well, this is a pint. This is only 16 ounces. This was... Where is it? Oh, this was 19.2. Hold up. Oh, the can is thinner.
Smells clean. We'll do 4 shots for Chachi.
How many you got left in the freezer, Dash?
One more, but I got another 20-ish ouncer. But this one says, oh no, it says 1 pint 13 ounces, so that's 19.2. I'm like, they look the same.
Maybe 3 for Chachi. Jesus Christ.
So this is number 60 or 60 ounces almost. All right, let's see.
Okay, shit, that was a lot for Chachi.
I am alcohol deprived tonight.
Oh no. What happened?
Ran out. You know, when you drink like I do, you run out.
I feel you.
Listen, I drink more than you do probably, and I
That's a
still have to. I have to make sure I have a stash.
Well, nobody likes a quitter.
I know.
also,
Listen,
Hey, Blue.
you ever see, and this is kind of random, but you ever see a woman like out on the streets or like out and about, and you see some like a woman spit, and I'm like, spitters are quitters. All right, so let's see. Uh, is Terry here? Did I miss? Oh, Terry is here. What up, Terry? How you doing, man? I'm sorry. I'm using StreamYard. It's a little bit harder. His pink bowling ball. Uh-oh.
what was that about bowling?
We're talking about your pink bowling ball. All right, so next time I'll be with you. I'm at work. Susie says she's working.
Yep.
Likely story.
Every time.
Likely. Uh-huh.
So yeah, I had to go pick up that the AR I bought, and I said, hey, do you have Canics here? He's like, that is the most underspoken gun there is.
Underrated, yep.
And I said, do you have the Meta? And he goes, you want the Meta LS? And he hands it to me, takes it out of the box, hands it to me. I was like, yeah, I'm coming back for this.
So one of the things that a lot of people, and this is, me being a Canic fanatic, right? People say, oh, I want the Canic Meta, right? Or Mete, right? Is how it's Mete. But here's the thing. Mete is the entire line of pistols currently. So like they used to say, oh, I want a Canic TP9. Well, which one?
Right.
It's like saying, oh, I want the Honda Civic. Which one? All right. Or I want the Honda Accord. Which one? There's different trims, and with the Canics, and when I sell people or tell people, they said, well, what's the difference? And I'm like, well, you got to think about the Canic, the Mete, as like a car. So again, like an Accord or a Camry or whatever. But there's different trim packages, and the trim packages don't necessarily give you X, Y, and Z. They're just different sizes when it comes to the grips and the barrel lengths and other things like that. So, but the Mete MC9 LS is the one that I'm looking at like that. That's probably going to be the next purchase. If I see an L, I'm too stupid not to buy it. But the L and then also an LS, because when I say I have almost every single model in the collection, I have almost every single model.
No. And the price is right there too. It's nice.
I mean, when you think about it, they're on average $500, right? Average $500. Now, mind you, the cheapest Canic I bought was $100.
Wow.
Yeah. Now I'm also getting them at cost. But the cheapest one I got was $100. Now, I mean, have I spent $1,000 on one of those pistols? Yes, but it averages out when you have $1,000 pistol versus $100 pistol. That's $550. That's that 500 average. Look, Quentin's getting all ready. You going to sleep now? He's putting your blanket on. You got your hot cocoa.
Dude, I'm in the basement. It's cold down here. Hush.
Oh, I didn't know you were in the basement.
Office is in the basement. Everything's in the basement. All the heat rises up. We freeze down here.
Bro, I turned the heat on today for the first time.
I don't believe you. It was damn near like 29.
I turned the heat on in my house today. Yes, I turned the heat on in my house today for the first time. Seriously.
I went back in damn September. I don't even
know.
I woke up this morning and it was off on low water. I had to put water in the boiler.
Yeah.
A little nippy this morning.
Yep. Laura says hi to everyone if she missed anyone. Yeah, so we have radiators, and there's a radiator right here. Oh, look, here's the pipe right here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
Riser.
warm. It's warm. It feels fantastic. I'm telling you, Quentin, today was the first day I turned the heat on in my house. I had to go around and bleed the radiators, and this is old house stuff. Old house stuff.
This is an old.
Nah, bruh. Do you have a radiator? Do you have radiant heat?
No, we have
Nah.
this. We have the vents.
Nah, vents. That's forced air. Nope. Ain't no forced air heat here. Dude, air conditioners in the windows and radiators. Talk about old school. I would love to put so they call them split units, like the little wall mounted deals. But
yeah, no, these floor for us. We have one on this floor, on the second floor, and third floor.
Yeah. Nah, we I would need one in each room, basically.
Oh, you just rich.
No.
Everything just around temperature guy.
No. So in my family room, the family room, I would put one in big enough to support the family room and the kitchen. In this room where I am, I'm technically in my dining room, and then my wife's office is in the living room.
Why just that? So each room of the house gets their own thermostat.
The kitchen,
right?
kitchen. No, it's not really a thermostat, but the kitchen doesn't get one. The family room and the kitchen will be on the same one. Technicalities.
You have different zones on your heat dish?
No. So I'm looking over at my thermostat, which is in it's in the center of the house. So it's a single thermostat. But the good thing
right now?
69. Actually it's less than that. Because you what?
Mine was 68.
Nah. I set it to 69 earlier today. Hold on. I'm going to set it. I'm going to look at it right now. So, damn it.
It's legit cold over here. Like we're by the water cold. Too, kind of. So it's you get a little breeze cold. Over here, brother.
It's not cold. You're not cold. All right, so I have to sign into Nest, and I can't remember what my login is.
I felt. What's my Google password? Get out of here!
I know, right?
Your face, fancy little face to log into.
I'm trying to think which account I think it was the.
Oh, multiple. You have multiple these things.
Well, I have multiple email addresses. Yes, look. So here's this. It's way back here. Okay. So I mean, I have a personal one, a family one, a neighborhood one, a business one. Again,
you go to a whole neighborhood and a business somewhere. You just
it's a whole lot of temperature.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just I can't remember which one I used for.
I'll tell you. I mean, Dad, you gotta flex his hard, brother. We know you got it. You gotta just pull your little net.
I'm not flexing.
Like that.
Okay. So the dining room right now is set. Hold on, let me put myself on solo so you can see it a little better. I almost removed myself. There you go. Can you see it? There it is.
69.
But I'm going to change it because I'm going to let it. We're going to set it down to. We'll just set it to 60.
60? You a damn lie, dude. You can't. Oh my god.
Some of us were not born in the South.
Oh, okay. You live in the South still?
I live in the South now, but at night, I turn it down. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain to why it's 60? Turning it down. What is it gonna be like 30? What's the temperature? I got the math right.
It's 38 degrees outside.
So why don't have it at 60? 60.
I'm setting it to 60 so that so there's a new thermostat
in your own house.
You said what now? I'm sorry.
When you walk out in the morning to make breakfast, you're freezing. You work.
I do work right here. So the whole thing is I have it set to get to 68 degrees at, hold on, let's look at the schedule. So Monday through Friday is set to get to 68 degrees at 5 in the morning, 5:30. Yeah, 5:30.
Gotcha.
So by the time I get downstairs, by the time I get up and get downstairs, it's heading to 68 degrees. So
I got the little round Honeywell with the mercury in it.
Mm-hmm.
Set it and forget it.
Set it, forget it.
So I've been debating whether or not to change it to go off at night or to stay on. The problem is when we get under the covers at night and it's hot. Like I'm hot. I'm warm under the covers with the heat on. So that's why I turn it back. I dial it back. Just like I said, today is the first night I've turned, or today was the first day I turned the heat on. And I mean, it was a beautiful thing because it was cold. Like this morning, I had on sweatpants. I had on a jacket when I came downstairs to work. I was like, yo, it's cold. I was like, you know what? Damn this. So I turned the heat on and then went around and bled the radiators. And then when I took taste test number 3 to school and it came back in the house and it was warm, I was like, oh man, this is the bee's knees. it was fantastic. Because mind you, I don't have a small house. Okay, we got about 2,100, 2,200 square feet. So it was cold in here. And in order to bring this house, and again, it's an older house. In order to bring it up to temperature, it takes a few hours. So basically, I turned the heat on at probably 7 o'clock in the morning. And when I got back in the house close to 10 after dropping her off at school, it was warm. Finally. And I was like, ooh, this is great. And I the heater is right here. I look forward to sitting right by the heater. So,
All right, listen, guys, this was a proof of concept for me.
Oh, yeah? Well,
and
you
I did it. You forced me to find my password.
I didn't force you.
Well, my stubbornness did, so. But I'm going to bounce. And
all right, so hold on, Russ. Quick question: how's your van running, or did you not? I thought you swapped the van.
No, I took what I did was I had a 7.3 Ford F350 pickup, and it started getting blow by on the rings.
Okay,
like blowing the oil cap off and whatnot.
Yep.
So what I did, I saw that coming, so I said, you know what, I'm going to get $1,000 junk motor from this beat up van that ran and drove and whatnot, and but it had an awful smell in it, and the van was just falling apart. So I pulled the motor and quickly found out that van motors are built different.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So right down to the exhaust manifolds and even the oil
turbo
motor is different. The turbo mount,
the intercooler is different. The oil filter is different. Everything's different.
But I swapped out all the parts, and I have that motor 99% back in. I've got one trans bolt to go back in. That's the one with the oil dipstick, and the exhaust pipes are in the way. So actually, I got a guy coming, a guy I play horseshoes with on Tuesday. He said, give me a couple weeks. I got 2 bikes in my shop, and he's going to pull it up. He's going to finish putting the motor in for me and get it running. And I think we're going to offload the damn thing. Get rid of my nightmare.
Bruh, I know that feeling. Definitely.
I do love the 7.3 though, man. I do.
Yeah, listen, if I could find I think I would like a pickup truck, but I don't know. Like my son has a pickup truck. My taste tester number 2 drives a pickup truck, but every time I'm like, hey, I need a truck for something, he's like, I gotta go do this or I gotta go do that. So I can't do it right now. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll put it on my trailer. It's just easier to put stuff in the bed of the pickup truck where I don't have to strap it down.
Yeah.
When I have to strap down, so I had some things I had to do around my house. We switched homeowners insurance policies, and I had some things I had to update and improve. Well, one of the things I had to improve was a door to the garages in my house, and I had to rip out the casing, the old casing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it'll be so much easier to just dump this in the back of the pickup and drive it to the dump versus me having to strap it down on a trailer. So hold on, let's see. We got Russ, you were headed out. So Russ, you definitely take it easy. Be easy, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, guys. Have a good night.
All right.
Take
you
care.
too. Thanks again, Russ, for doing everything you do on the other channel. Appreciate you. Hey, one of these days you got to come down to my range, man. Come on.
I'm working on it.
All right, man. Be easy. Peace. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You're not baking anything right now?
What's up? I just took off my apron, man. I've been at it all day.
You look like you're drained, man.
Yeah.
You're a little beat up.
Long day.
Oh man, shoot. Listen, and you're in a different time zone than I am, so usually I'm the one that's like, "Oh my god, it's so late," and you're an hour ahead of me. So
yeah, it's all right. I just figured I'd pop on and say a quick hello.
And you guys don't observe daylight savings, right?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay, all right. I was going to say, are you 2 hours ahead of me?
It's 11:43 right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, 1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah.
I know that.
Eastern, right?
You said what now?
Eastern. You're in Eastern, right?
Yeah, we're Eastern.
We're in Atlantic.
Okay. So I know that Steven is also in the Atlantic time zone. But they don't observe daylight savings. So their time actually, I'm sorry. They're in Eastern but don't observe daylight savings. So then they when we go back, they're extra hour ahead.
I see.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know. Wow. Things you learn on the BBQ channel.
Wait. You didn't know what, Quentin?
Atlantic and Eastern were different.
Yeah.
So Atlantic doesn't observe the saving time.
No. It depends on the country.
We do.
It depends on the country and or the place. So the Caribbean is almost all on Atlantic time, or excuse me, Eastern time.
Eastern.
But they don't all observe daylight savings.
Yeah, but him and Steven are it's 11:45 there right
now. So Steven is on the Atlantic time zone right now because we observe daylight savings. He's actually on Eastern, but they don't observe daylight savings.
They didn't fall, so they didn't fall back
now. No.
I see. Interesting. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So
I've had too many of these.
No, you haven't.
I don't know.
Are you mixing it with Coke? Or Pepsi?
Don't you worry about my life.
Or is that tea? No, I'm asking a serious question.
Now you got an upset.
It's ice. A lot of ice. It's thick ice.
Thick ice. What is that, Gwen?
What was that, David?
Buffalo Trace. Whiskey.
So for me, I am a bourbon connoisseur. Like I am a bourbon person. Went to Evan Williams Distillery just a month ago, right?
I'm gonna get my last beer while he's BSing.
He asked me. Personally, for me, like I think my favorite under $100 is Angel and Envy. For me, is my go-to under $100.
I see.
I think my second one was the one I discovered in Kentucky a couple weeks ago that I never had before, but it was so smooth. And I purchased a bottle for the wedding of my buddy that I went to weeks ago. I was like, yeah, let's get a bottle of this and we'll have it there. And this bottle was gone rather quickly amongst all of our Southern drinkers because we were just like, damn, this is. I know I had it on the tour and I thought this was great. So I think what we all enjoy is just something that's smooth and casual, like a smooth casual drink. I think Angel and Envy offers that, but it has a more of a distinct taste. But I think a smooth, casual sip is what you're looking for in a bourbon one. You don't want the burn and like, oh, your whole throat's on fire. Like, oh god, I'm about to burn to death. Like, I don't want that. Like, I'm not gonna prove my worthiness to you for watching me burn to death or drinking whatever this concoction is. I don't want to do that. So
you can't drink moonshine? Is that what you're saying, Quentin?
Moonshine, dude. There's some very smooth moonshine out there. Like,
yeah, I drink a smooth moonshine too, but moonshine is also my
moonshine down here. All right, we had the good stuff down here, fresh off the cup. All right, yeah.
Listen,
how about that?
I get mine, and
you get yours from a guy that had it from bottled up. I get mine from the cup.
Listen, I get. I can tell my guy. I can tell my guy. I'm like, yo, leave it the way it is. Wait. Hold on, Quentin. I can get you some that's 180 some odd proof.
That's fine. As I said, I can get you some from off the cup. That's all I'm gonna say with that. You let me know. You drive through the Carolina all the time going down to Florida.
Yeah.
You want to bust that right and head into Georgia a little bit and let me know.
Yeah, listen, I'm not afraid at all.
I'm not afraid, but I'm just saying, let me know.
All right. So I had to pull out I had to get one of these. This is a Natty Bow.
I get to try that actually. I've heard so much.
You've never had a Natty Bow?
Listen, I am a gentleman of distinct, honorable mentions. I have not had the chance. You're a Natty Bow, okay? Stop it.
Natty Bow. Have you had a PBR?
Okay, I was poor in my college days, of course.
All right, but Natty Bow and PBR are like neck and neck.
So what am I missing?
You said what now?
What am I missing from the Natty? I thought it'd be something different.
So Natty Bow used to be brewed in Baltimore.
Okay, is it brewed in DC now? Like what's it?
Brewed in Wisconsin now. I think it's Wisconsin. Hold on.
I gotta
take it out the koozie. No, actually, it is now brewed in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. It used to be brewed in like Michigan or Wisconsin. When it left Baltimore,
I think Michigan is absolute trash.
No. It used to be brewed in Baltimore. Like seriously,
Michigan is trash. Anything from there, garbage. It's garbage. Garbage.
But it used to be brewed in Baltimore, and then the plant moved to like Michigan or Wisconsin. But now it's saying that it's brewed in Latrobe, so right there with Rolling Rock.
They had to relocate because Michigan is so terrible. Get us out of there, because damn, we suck here.
But so listen.
Yeah, see, you're drinking like, oh, this is delicious. It's a whole different place instead of Michigan. Because Michigan is awful.
Listen, I've had 4 very different beers tonight.
None from Michigan, by the way.
You said what now?
None from Michigan, I bet.
None from Michigan. Mm-hmm. This is Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Good place. Great place.
Maine.
Also a good place. They got a lobster up there. We good.
Alexandria. This one is in Alexandria.
Yeah, I should live there. It's a good time.
You see this one?
I don't know. I've never seen. What is that super volcano? What's the name of the brewery? Is there a brewery on that?
Yeah, Alton Beer Company.
I didn't see that there at all. I don't know what they even be at. They must be like somewhere like.
No, so it says brewed and canned by Alton Beer Company, Alexandria, Virginia.
They gotta be like south. They gotta be like way south. Like I've never seen. There's like 2 breweries right here.
Aslin, ASLIN beer.com. No. Look it up. See where it is.
I know it's real. I don't. Let's see what they do.
ALSNINBEER.com.
Beer.
Dash, where's your Bucky's beer glasses? I did not buy any beer glasses.
Actually, they are damn.
It's close to you?
Hell no. This is out. They are out. Wow. Yeah, this is why we never went out here. They're out near like way out there.
Like where?
Like Springfield, like Sonia, like way out there, Annandale, like they're out there in that area.
It's just inside of where they can call it Alexandria.
Here, like they're not even close. Like it's like we never heard that. Like, we no.
Hey, Skinner Farms, what's going on? How you doing this evening? Listen, tonight we just been talking and chilling and talking.
Where the comments at, Dash? People been talking shit. We ain't talk shit. What?
It's been 2 hours, dog. We're at almost 2 hours.
Where's Marlon? Is he not here?
He's not here. And he did not send me an email to say, hey, reminder, this is a week for whatever.
As councilman number 17 on the jury.
You're the foreman? Is that what you are? The jury foreman?
I'm number 17. I'm number 17 now. I don't have that authority. I just want to put out there. Can we?
Juries normally only have 13 , but we'll let it go.
Listen, this is a barbecue jury. We do our own thing over here.
All right.
Can we just remove Marlon from the whole remind Dash of what the hell needs to go on situation?
Well, so he volunteered himself.
What's wrong? Not doing a good job.
All right. Maybe I'll send him an email like, hey, where was my reminder? You missed. Like, I'm sending him an email right now. MARL. Marlon.
We need a W in there somewhere. Yeah, this it's like a really interesting brewery though. We never saw that like anything done. Ashland Beer Company. They got great reviews about this. It's like a 4.9 star company. How's the beer taste? Is it good?
Yeah, it was really good. Like, I would get it again.
What have again?
The Voodoo. It was the Voodoo. It was a sour. Oh shoot! I dropped my light. Damn it, Marlon.
Marlon, it's your fault. He's dropping everything.
I know. I was sending an email. Sending an email to Marlon. All right, so Ashland Beer Company. This is the Super Volcano Sauce, and I don't have my.
This gotta be an IPA.
No, it says it's a sour ale, so it's not an IPA.
Ale for not. Wow. 9.5 ale.
Yep. It was delicious. It tasted like juice.
They have great reviews of them. I've never seen him in Alexandria anywhere. But then 9. The IPA was kill you. I mean, this is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm interested. Like, what can I try here?
I would get more.
Try to get you.
All right, so what am I putting in this email to Marlon? I said, where was my reminder this morning?
Tell him he and his football team, the Panthers, are trash.
The who are trash? The Carolina Panthers?
Yeah, the Panthers are trash.
Okay.
I think he's a South Carolina fan, but they're not.
Nah, he's in North Carolina for sure.
Yeah, but I think he's a South Carolina fan. Not that bad. Bro, this brewery, we need to go here.
Listen, do not threaten me with a good time.
Dude,
it's going to have to wait until December. But
listen, right now they got some stuff here, dude. Like, oh my goodness. We went to I was there for a year in Alexandria. They moved a ton of restaurants there. We had none of this there. None of this.
All right, so I'm telling him. Oh gosh, this VESTREAM, and I still spelled it wrong. All right, so I said, where was my reminder this morning for tonight to be a group stream? I said, Quentin says the Carolina Panthers.
Whoa. I didn't say none of that. Ain't no proof nowhere. Where can I say? Ain't no proof. I said none of that.
Wait. Quentin says the Carolina Panthers are trash.
I didn't say that. I said the rookie quarterback is on his way. That's what I said.
You did not.
You
can go back in the stream. I said we've been drinking and are giving you grief on a live stream because you're not here to defend yourself.
I didn't say nothing. I said the Pistons have won more games in this year in the past 2 years alone. What I said short. They won 5 games this year so far. Pretty good. They want to do pizza, bakery, and coffee.
At the brewery, the Alton.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like
salad, pizza.
Oh shoot! The first weekend in December.
I'm down. You tell me. I'm in Alexandria in 20 minutes. You tell me. I mean, the beer looks amazing.
Dave is back. I'm sorry, Dave. Welcome back, Dave. I didn't have the window open because I know the live stream.
Dave, cut his ass out. Cut his ass out.
Quentin, you know Dave is Canadian, right?
Politely cut his ass.
Well played, Quentin. Well played.
Sorry.
That was good, Quentin. That was good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
On point.
That was definitely on point. I agree. Dave, how's your partner doing?
Good, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And things going with the bakery. Well, with your baking, I won't say with the bakery.
Yeah, I don't have a bakery yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are going well. I'm doing a 2-day market here on the weekend. So
okay.
Getting ready for that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of prep. So. And then hope it all sells.
That's great.
What's the last thing you've smoked, Dave?
What's that? What have I smoked?
What's the last thing you smoked?
Ribs. Baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs.
Yeah. Thank you. We know the difference between baby backs and spares, so you can actually say baby backs versus spares. You know how some people don't.
Spares.
You said what?
I thought you say ribs. I think you spares. You say baby back.
And because I do baby backs more, you say ribs. I'm like, all right. Hopefully they're baby back.
Those spares, I think. The
whole thing quicker to cook for what I have, so I just have a small kettle. I don't have a big smoker by any means. So
okay.
I use like a modified snake method.
Okay.
I use lump, but I put it all around the outside, and then I put the meat in the middle.
Nice.
Sometimes I even throw a water pan in there too.
What?
Yeah.
A water pan? Oh, you fancy.
A water pan.
Not often.
Nah, you need to put the water pan in there often, man. All the time.
Water pan is recommended 100%.
I usually forget.
You, the baker, Hold on there. You, the baker who has access to plenty of pie pans, forgets to put a water pan in. Oh.
Usually, yeah. Usually.
Nah. So what you do is just leave the pie pan in the cooker, and then you can't forget.
Good plan. I'll try that. This is why you have the barbecue YouTube channel, obviously.
No, so the whole thing is this, right? Make it easier. You know what? One of the things that I tell you, present Dash always tries to look out for future Dash.
Good plan.
That's it. So when I'm like, oh, I have a 30-pack, I'm gonna put 2 or 3 beers in the refrigerator in the garage. So when I'm in the garage cooking, and I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty as hell, and I open up the door and there's 3 beers sitting on the door in the refrigerator, I'm like, thank you, past Dash.
I thought you didn't drink when you cooked, though.
Well, beer is different.
Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
beer is different.
Don't believe it.
No, I don't drink liquor when I'm cooking. Cause
don't believe that either. Don't
believe what? No, I don't.
You trust me. No one who's purchasing your food is watching this right now.
No. Trust me, I have zero problem admitting to the fact that I will get down when I'm cooking. But when I'm cooking, like if I'm cooking a lot of food, I don't drink at all. But if I'm cooking if I'm cooking for me, for us, I'll have a beer.
Well, that's a different story.
Dash, you know I'm a gambling man. If you said you never ever, I'm gonna
listen.
Exactly.
No. Let me just look. I'm going to get out my Thanksgiving Day orders already.
That's fine.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm not saying.
Quentin, what's the last thing you smoked?
I'm just saying. I feel like if you woke up at 9 a.m. was like, I gotta do all these orders. Let me just real quick and get the going. I'm not mad at you, brother.
No.
If you're like, damn, these turkeys not cooking them. I'm not mad at you.
No, because trust me, I don't. Not
I'm
listen.
not saying give multiple, like just one little. You know what I mean? Nope. Let me this pappies out here. Just
all right. So listen to this, right? This is actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up the Excel sheet.
Oh, we got Excel. Oh, Dave, this is your fault, by the way. We got Excel.
Why is this my fault?
Oh my god!
I was talking about ribs. I didn't go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's kind of both of our fault. I'm sorry. I'll take the blame for this, Dave. My bad.
Good.
All right, so hold on.
Sorry, YouTube audience. You gotta.
All right.
You gotta get.
So yeah, I got it. So as of now,
we don't see it on StreamYard, brother.
You don't see what? No. I don't, because I have people's addresses and stuff like that. I'm not going to post, like, I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to read it off to you.
Okay, go ahead. Well,
all right, so as of right now, I have 13 turkeys I need to cook, 1 turkey breast, a whole 10 whole briskets.
10 briskets.
Jeez. I have 19 pounds of brisket that I have to do for separate orders.
Pounds of brisket for separate orders.
Yeah, I have 9 pounds of pulled pork that I need to do for separate orders.
Which is one butt.
I have 2 whole legs of lamb. I have
2 legs of lamb.
Yeah, actually, I need to put a turkey here.
You might put a
extra. So I have 14 turkeys. Okay, because because the whole thing is I ever since. Do you remember when I
need a spare?
Yeah, I need a spare turkey. So so I have 2 legs of lamb, 3 salmon fillets, 15 wings. Yeah, 15 wings.
Hold on. Can you cook the salmon at the same temperature as everything else, or do you cook it separate?
Pretty much. No, pretty much the same temperature.
Okay.
Salmon. I mean, look. So
what the heck?
What, Quinn?
Okay. This is a more traditional question. Educate people on how you're cooking all this food for all these different orders, but you're gonna cook salmon at the same time as you're cooking everything else. The salmon's gonna be done.
Salmon.
What are you gonna?
Salmon.
You don't pronounce the L in salmon.
Damn the name. You gotta be done with the salmon, and you're gonna wrap it up and just let it dry out for a couple hours.
No. So the whole thing is this.
You just put it on at separate times, or?
Yes, exactly it.
Oh, okay.
So everything non-turkey related gets cooked the day before the turkeys get cooked. But the problem is, I have to cook
salmon.
Yeah.
Yep. What the hell? I did not pay you to make my salmon a day and a half early. Hell no.
It's not a day and a half. It's just a day early.
You take this day-old ass salmon.
He's drunk, so everything he had it after everything you say because he's drunk.
I know. It's all right. It's okay.
So you reheat salmon?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yep.
I can go to Whole Foods and get a reheat.
Listen, Dave, when I started smoking meats, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think that the salmon can be reheated. It's the easiest thing to be reheated because it's so quick and fast to be reheated.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you bring it up to? Like 160?
140? 130.
Man, 135 max.
Oh, okay.
Reheated. Yeah.
Salmon.
Don't you have to bring it up to like a certain temperature for like
blah blah blah?
It's 145.
Listen,
I see. That's
I'm not taking
like to play
it. And you know.
Hey,
so look at this beard. Look at all this gray in this beard. Okay. I'm sorry, Dave. My beard. Hold on. Let me.
Get close.
Make your own. Look. Go ahead. Here you go, Dave. There you go. Get close so you can see.
Yeah.
All right. All of the salt and pepper in my beard. It's not that I like to play in it, but that's the thing. So you don't want to cook salmon to 165 degrees. Is it the safe temperature? Yes. Do I want to cook it to 175 degrees? No.
Okay, makes sense.
145 for fish.
For safe temperature?
175? No.
165 is the safe temperature for almost all food.
Yeah.
No. What? You can eat salmon raw.
Serve safe.
Serve safe.
Yep. High five, Dave. Okay. Dave, look. Put your right hand towards your camera. Serve safe. He doesn't know about it because we both know. I know exactly what you were talking about. Serve safe.
As the only person amongst us who's lived in Alaska that's literally served salmon in restaurants, you bring me a 175 degree salmon.
165 degrees. No, those are fighting words.
We don't want that.
Oh, hold up. Angela says she's in the bed.
Angie, come help me. Somebody.
Look, she said probably gonna be gone by the time I read this.
Oh Lord.
It's been 3 minutes. I mean, look, maybe we can get her. No. Hold on, invite. Copy.
They got cheese curds this place. This Aspen place.
What menu is he reading?
I don't know what he's reading.
The brewery in Alexandria.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Anti-pasta.
Probably not reading cheese curds.
Terry said he has 2 turduckens.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I can't get with those already. I can't get it.
Quentin, what's the last thing you smoked?
My crab legs.
Crab legs.
I'm putting on my tri-tip on Friday.
Dash the green egg.
He wishes. Yo, why is it every video he comments about wanting to take the big green egg from me?
Everyone.
Every single video.
It's tradition.
It is at this point. It is an inside joke at this point, Dave. You're absolutely correct.
If he doesn't say it, it's weird. He's like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah. It's like, hold on, Quentin. Did you not watch this? You know what? I know that he didn't watch the video if he doesn't comment about cooking on or taking the big green egg.
Funny thing, I'm gonna try this on the Nomad.
So you live in like the city. Have you ever had any like grills stolen off your side of your house?
No. So all of my important cookers, I have them anchored and bolted down to the patio.
I don't see a damn bolt on that big green egg nowhere.
Oh, trust me. You want to see the video? I can send you the video where I hammered it down.
Show me the link. I want to see the big green egg bolted to something.
Hold on. I'm gonna get.
My old girl gonna be stolen anymore.
I'm gonna get the video for you.
You better bolt it to your trailer, Quentin.
No.
I feel like I should roll over, just take it my damn self. Like, you know what? He's sleep right now. I see them drink all this liquor.
I think he would take you out.
No. Oh yeah, definitely.
Take you out, no questions asked.
None.
I know he's sleeping. He's good about this moonshine.
You become a range story.
I'm telling you, one of 3 people in the stream, like, I know where he lives. I can just go get what I want right now. He's not that moonshine.
Listen. So here's the thing. He does know where I live, Dave. But
security, I don't know nothing about that security.
Oh yes. Okay. So the video is called literally "Securing Your Grills from Thieves for Under $40." Do you want to watch it?
I want to see how you secured the big green egg. That's what
Say less. Say less.
You gotta put it in the.
I'm getting ready to look. I got it. I got you. Now we're gonna unmute this.
So what do you deem your important grills?
The ones that cost over $1,000.
I see.
Yeah, that was it. So the big green egg and the Traeger are the ones that are secured.
Yeah.
But so you should go. Are we gonna tell folks how much you spent for the XL?
No.
Okay, very
The value of the grill is.
As big green egg folk, don't think you put enough respect on your XL.
No. I won't say I put all the respect. I mean, I do okay. So not slides. I'm trying to present. Share screen.
How often do you cook on your green egg, Dash?
The big green egg, and this is the problem Quentin has. The big green egg is the least cooked on cooker around my house.
You don't hear it at all. But he has a whole video about. Oh my God! I'm just so happy to have this. Oh, I just somebody. Oh, I just can't wait to get this home and this dude. I just can't wait to do the. And then it gets at home. I'm like, oh my God, you like this.
Are you done, Quentin? You done?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, he's got like 17 cookers.
That's exactly it, Dave.
I cook on every one every day.
Exactly, Dave.
I only have one. So.
Exactly. All right, so let's do entire screen.
Dave, if you watch the initial him getting the big green egg video to where he is now, that's what I'm saying.
I'm probably not going to watch that.
Yeah, you're not going to watch it.
I'll watch tomorrow's video.
I'm going to keep linking it to someone who watches it and feels my pain with it.
Nah. All right.
Who's this guy?
Can you hear this okay?
We cannot hear anything.
Yeah, we got no
What'd you say, Quentin?
No audio, brother. No audio.
No audio. All right. So I say, if you were like me and I live in the inner city, if you live in a populated area, we're not going to say Baltimore, but if you live somewhere and you have the risk that your grill, that someone might want to walk off with your grill, this video is for you.
But you look happy, though. Look at these.
I'm not happy.
It takes all this.
What do we have here?
Lord Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Today, I'm going to secure the grills. Forget the bag. We securing the grills. Forget the bag.
The first one, baby.
Oh, so Quentin, look.
What was
Quentin,
that? What was that?
Look. Hold on. That's me making the trailer. This is video from way back when I made the trailer in my garage.
You ain't welding that shit together.
Bruh. I welded the hell out of that thing.
Is that the same trailer you use now?
Ooh, look. Hold on. That's
I do love the car.
Hold on. So this is my old intro, right? Quentin, you know what that is right there?
A very small tri-tip.
It is a very small tri-tip. But it's a tri-tip. Look at me. Look how happy I was.
You're so like happy right here. That's why I like you. Like, man, I'm so happy.
Look, this is my phone number.
You got your whole mobile number out there.
I know. Look, that I missed that car. Listen, but this was me.
This right here was legendary. To watch you be able to do like people didn't know you can do this.
Yeah.
You can just trailer a whole fucking smoker to someplace.
Yep. So this was me on my way to Ocean City, Maryland. And can you see my mouse right there? You see that is the Cambro in the back seat. I had food with me to sell on the strip in Ocean City. And I also had the cooker on a trailer. And when I went to the car show, I had it rolling with smoke, the amazing smoking tube, so like pellets. This is pulled pork. This is when I made the video of me. Look at, oh my gosh,
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the trailer again when I was almost done with it before it turned red.
So you made this?
Yeah, I made it, dude. Listen, look. You see the barbecue BRBQUE plate on the facade and the barbecue flag? That's me flying that flag in Southern Maryland. I mean, in Ocean City. So I said, I'm talking about today. I'm going to secure the grills.
You didn't have the egg at this time.
I did not have the egg at this. No, I did.
You had the egg in 20.
No, you're right. I did not have the egg at this time.
Bro, I found you with the egg. I know. Because I was like, wow, what is going on here? This is wild.
All right. So you see this braided security cable, a lock, a D-ring, and some anchors, right? So I said, basically between Home Depot and Harbor Freight, I got a couple things.
This is not, I mean, this is like,
okay, I'm listening, Quentin.
This is okay, but this is not like, if me and like three dudes want to walk up and take the egg off, obviously we're gonna manhandle the thing. No, like if you know what I'm doing with the egg, I can just take the guts out, cut this cable with the right tool.
You can't. No, in order to cut this cable, you would need a cutoff wheel, and I mean, yeah. Plus, here's the thing, Quentin. There are cameras all around my house. I would know when you step on my property.
I know you're set up. Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's good. This is good. I think more folks should do videos like this to show.
Yes. So here's the thing. So I'm talking about this braided cable. I got a lock. It said, I'm going to be completely honest. This is a theft deterrent. If someone wants to take something off bad enough, they're going to take it. All right. But it slowed them down, is what I'm saying.
When you went to Ocean City to sell your stuff and you brought your smoker with you, was it just stay strapped up, or like how was that secured?
I left the smoker where I was staying for the most part. I didn't. No, actually, you know what? I take that back. I think I kept the smoker on the car almost the entire weekend.
Okay, that's pretty gangster.
Yeah, but it was a showpiece. Like, people saw me with the cooker, with the smoker. I never cooked in it. I never did anything. The most thing that I did was during the show, I put some of the amazing smoking tube pellets in the amazing smoking tube, and I set those off so that it was smoking while we were sitting at the car show. But for the most part, I was selling food up and down Coastal Highway in Ocean City, Maryland. People would stop me, or I would stop certain places, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you got a smoker in the back of your car. You have barbecue?" And I'm like, "Yep, sure enough. Here's pulled pork. Here's pulled chicken." So,
would you sell them hot or cold?
You said what now?
Would you sell them hot or cold though?
It was cold. It was cold.
Oh,
yeah. And I would just tell people, "Hey, look, just microwave this on like a 50% heat for like a minute, minute and a half." I'm like, "Yo, you'll smell it when it's ready." And mix it around, and man, listen. I was selling food. I sold food up and down Coastal Highway in Ocean City, Maryland. So I'm talking about these things here, right? Where I'm drilling holes into the concrete on the side of my porch. I have a lock, a chain, some of these anchors. So there's a drill bit for the chain, the lock. This is a D-ring. So I'm talking about how it's called an anchor ring as opposed to me calling it a D-ring. So I'm drilling 2 holes, drilling the anchors into the holes.
What is on your hand?
I had notes, and so I write notes on my hand. I still do it. So let's see.
Rookie YouTuber here. Look at this. Look at this, folks.
I don't know what that says. Obviously that was a long time ago. But listen. So Quentin, I don't know what that says. So Quentin, listen. On any given day, there are certain things that I keep in my pockets. Okay.
Oh God.
All right. So a pocket knife, a lighter.
Okay.
Chapstick.
Keep it YouTube now. For YouTube.
No, chapstick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pick. Right. I keep a pick in my pocket. Now, one of the things.
What's this pick?
Hold on. You want to see the pick?
No, I don't want to see that. Just describe what's the pick. What's it for?
It's for my beard.
Okay, just make sure you're on YouTube now.
No, it's for my beard. But it's trust me, it's a fist. All right, it's the fist pink.
I got you. Make sure you display.
So, all right. So, also, I keep a pen, like a gel pen, a regular ink pen, and then a marker in my pocket. So whenever I need to write something or I have to do whatever, I write on marker on my left palm, so that I have that note. So anchors down into the patio with the drill bit. We're gonna tie it all up. Blah blah blah.
These are solid tools.
You said what now?
You spared no expense on these tools. These are all.
Yeah, it was. I said under $40.
Yeah, this is.
All right, so hold on.
Under $40.
No, dude, listen. If you heard what I said, I had the big green egg in this video.
No chance. I can't hear.
Yes. No. So listen to what I'm about to say. This is the first video, mind you, me actually seeing one of the grills. I have a big green egg, XL big green egg, and the Traeger Pro 22. He said, I said, they're not cheap grills. So I said, I know they're not cheap grills. I do worry about people taking them, though I know that if not easy, if someone wants to take it, he said, I said, I don't want someone to be tempted nonetheless.
The thing is, though, you're not just taking something that heavy off where you live. It's gonna take multiple humans to
agree. And I said it's gonna be a few people that's gonna need to come and get this. Look, it's so funny. I'm pointing at a hammer drill. I actually used both of those tools today. That light was stolen. See, look at that.
He does have it. Shit, why is it already dusty? I don't want this video.
How old is this video?
The big green egg, folks, it never got the love.
Listen. This video is from 5 years ago.
Look at the dust and everything on that thing. It was never loved.
It's on the side of my house.
Just give it to me. I would love it.
All right, look. You see?
If you love my look at that. It's just struggling.
Oh, look at them butters I had on at the time.
Hey, those are the outside kids present is probably in winter.
So we're marking it. Boom. That's how deep I need to go.
It's that accurate, huh?
You said what now?
I said that accurate.
Yeah, very. Mark it out.
Quinn, what size green egg do you have?
It's an XL green egg, big green egg.
No, I have a large green egg and also have a large Kamado Joe. Once I move to the
I was talking about checking the depth.
Again, I'm gonna buy a double XL and Dash. Let me know when it's coming so I can make some food for us. Is that cocaine? Are you out here doing that stuff on the deck? Is that what we're doing?
So I'm hammering it down in there.
Into the cocaine?
And I'm taking the nut off
Into
so that I can put the anchor on there.
The coca?
What'd you say, Quentin?
Nothing. We ain't said nothing.
Quentin?
We're just watching the video.
So I'm talking about how I want to make sure that the holes are in the right place and I can, do both.
No, just more coca.
I know, right?
For YouTube people to see him. Hammer to the coca.
So we're smacking in the anchors. I'm gonna take the nut off and the washer. Oh, here we go. Works perfectly. Boom. Put the washer down in there.
Dash, you still got that watch?
I do, but I don't still use it. Yes.
Does it still work? I know
it does still work.
Why don't you use it then?
You said what now?
Why don't you use it?
Because it doesn't have the same functionality as the newer Samsung watch that I have.
It tells the time.
No, but that watch was the fitness watch, to count the steps and everything like that.
Now you trying to be fancy. What year is this video? This had to be 28. This had to be 2018.
It says 5 years ago, so 2019. And I tell you, I did this video prior to us going on a cruise. Okay. So the whole thing was, at this point, I was trying to make sure that everything was seated properly. All right, you see him putting a D-ring down. Boom. Put the nuts back on.
I mean, this is serious business right here.
Yo, you talking about how do I know? Trust me, when I tell you, I secured my big green egg and the trigger.
I'm gonna stop questioning what you do, because this is serious business. I was like, he got this on my little rope-a-dope in the back. This is serious. Literally, like my 2 large eggs outside right now are just out there.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't even hear it. Like you would struggle to remove them from the back patio right now. I would hear that shit.
Yeah, I secured them too, but I mean, I secured them differently.
There's nothing secure whatsoever. But I would hear you. I would hope. I'd be like, what are you doing, man? Bitch.
Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Pew, 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 pew.
Uh-huh.
Pew.
All right, Laura, thank you. I'm sure she's probably gone by now.
When to keep up the comment there, Dash. When to keep up.
Listen, I was showing you the video. You the one that told me, "Oh, there's no way, no way you did X, Y, and Z."
You blaming me for something I never said. I just said you.
I can go back on the live stream and show you when you said
600-pound XL grill is probably okay on your porch. You would hear humans trying their best to remove it. It would take more than like 2, probably. I'm saying. If they still at that point, you just probably already get your shit stolen.
But I just say I don't put nothing up to chance. Like I said, the big green egg and the Traeger are anchored to the side of the porch. And then what you didn't see me do was once I anchored everything in and you put the nut down, I mushroomed the bolt so that you can't just back the nut of the anchor off. It's not.
So you're saying I can't pull up and just take that?
No, I hammered the hell out of that thing, the absolute hell out of that thing. You like would be
donated to me anyway.
I'm not donating nothing to you, dog. It ain't nothing personal, but that's not gonna happen.
I'll fire it. Should be fired up every day.
So we've been at this. I've been at this for 2.5 hours tonight. Whew.
You trying to derail, folks? Trying to derail right now. Fired up every day.
Listen, I'm not starting to get derailed. I'm like, I need to go to bed. I have to get up in the morning.
You've been home the whole day. Never mind.
Listen, I have not been home all day. All right, you trying to call me out? I had to take my daughter to school, and then I had to pick her up from school. Not only with me having to do different things around the house today,
but you were doing things around the house.
You said what now?
But you were at home doing things around the house.
Yes, but I still had to get things done around the house. It's not like it was like, oh, I'm just going to sit here and watch somebody else doing it. I had to do it. I had to get it done.
But your ass was at home.
Being at home and having to get things done, it's not.
Laura did yawn. I don't know if you caught that.
Oh, dang, man. Yeah, no, Laura left.
You've been at home the whole day. No,
Laura says she has to run. Enjoy the night.
I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it to her. It's fine.
Damn, son, you snitching.
Yeah, you're damn right. Cause your ass been home the whole day. Talking about I get all this stuff done. Yeah, like you just running around like Baltimore.
You I do have to work when I'm at home, right? And
you know you're talking to, right? You know you're talking to. The work depends.
I still have to work. I had things to get done today.
It depends.
Oh, Thursday is my light day.
Thursday, that's why you have these streams on Wednesday night. The Thursday your light day.
No, so I used to only have to go in, or I won't say only. I used to have to go into work on Thursdays at 10 a.m. So originally, that was the reason why the live streams were on Thursday, because I could stay up late on Wednesday and be able to kind of get some rest after the live stream. But not anymore. I have to work at 6 a.m. So when I'm doing these late ass live streams,
you realize you picked the time. We could be here at 7:30, by the way.
but the time was I'll say delineated. The time was determined by when I was available all those years ago. And now at this point, like 10 years in, I can't change the time on the live stream. I can, but I can't.
I promise you, if you change, do it for me. Change next week.
What day would you like the live stream to be?
Change next week. I'm gonna go live to 8:00. See what happens. See what happens. If it's a disaster, you get a free hour of Dash talking shit about me, I guess, because I will. I'll be there, take the brunt of the whole thing. Okay.
All right. So let me.
But everyone shows up as normally they would.
Then you're gonna say, "I told you so."
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit right here and be like, that
This is a
Excel.
lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Craig, you ain't got to lie, Craig.
Oh, no, I'm trying to get that Excel off the porch. I'm just tools to get the thing off there for you. So I'm gonna do.
Oh goodness. All right. Well,
put it to a good home, guys. Every day you're gonna see. I will just keep my YouTube alive forever, and you watch me play Excel. That's what I would do.
Hey, Dave. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate you hanging out.
Dave agrees. See, yeah, he said yeah.
I'm shaking my head. No, Dave. I wouldn't agree to what Quentin is talking about. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Said nothing.
Yeah, if I'm gonna say if it turns out, if it works out, then awesome. All right, Dave, I'm gonna let you go, and Quentin, I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna let myself go. So thank you so very much, guys, for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. Dave, best of luck with your baking endeavors. And if you need anything and I can help, please feel free to let me know. All right, let's see here.
There's like no comments. Like maybe we just meet other YouTubers bored.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that. There's a lot of YouTubers. Laura says, Susie says, bye, Laura. Have a great week. Indeed. Thank you. Laura says she has to run and enjoy the night. Indeed.
A,
B, A, C, A, E. All right, bye. Makita. No one steals teal tools.
This is my crab on the Nomad, by the way.
Oh, all right. Did it get too warm for that?
So I had the charcoal spread all around the bottom. I just like in like one spot for like the offset thing, but like it was fun. Like it was
okay.
First time doing it. I mean, on the Nomad, I need to learn this cooker a lot more. But
nice. That's what's up, man. Laura says she has to run. Enjoy the night. Susie says bye. Have a great week. And you ever felt like, oh my goodness, would you just look at it?
Went to the Evan Williams distillery in Kentucky for my buddy's bachelor party, and this is what we saw. Like this is a pretty epic. That the pour on the top, that was real stuff coming down. Like it was like real whiskey that were just dropping out of the ceiling into this little thing. And I was like, damn. Some of this.
Did someone say, oh my gosh, that is fragile?
That joke, there's a picture I didn't take. There's a sign that said, don't make that joke.
Oh, wow.
That joke. It's been probably made more times than not, so they're probably over that, but it was there. We saw it. It was pretty funny.
That's what's up. Yes, have a great weekend, guys. All right, so let's see. Susie, Ken. Just hope. Come on. So I can take these cleats off. Oof. Ken says, have you ever felt like giving up the barbecue business, but somehow found a way to pull back from those feelings? If so, what did you do? I'm kind of at that point.
You walked outside, looked left, and saw all those grills.
No, you know it's crazy. when I was like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just like drive for the city or something like that. I got an order. Boom. And then I got another order and another order. And it was just like, sit your butt down and do what you need to do. Boom. Okay. I got you. I got it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here because I am beat. An hour, almost 3 hours in.
Good
You said what, Quinn?
Good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this comment so that maybe I can talk about it on the video or not. But either way,
That'd be a great video. Motivation.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, oh man, what do I need to do? What do I need to say? So I'm sure I'll get 1,000,001 text messages about different things in Atlanta or in and or around Atlanta, and I'm just like, Susie says, "See you next week, Dash and everyone." Well, thank you, Susie.
Night,
Definitely
Susie.
appreciate you being here. Good night. Night, John Boy. Who's after John Boy? Anybody?
Chachi.
he's a daggone fool. All right, I'm going to end this if I could get back to it. All right, listen. Thanks again for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Deuces.